Welcome to the Podcast FC show. My name is Tum. Our opening segment is powered by ZipRecruiter. It's the new year, which means a fresh start for your business. And a great year starts with making great hires. But posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter. You can jumpstart your hiring in 2017, post your job to 200 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 1 million businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's right, ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. One more time, to try for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan.
Podcast FC show is brought to you by CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage of your favorite Boston sports teams. Follow CLNS Radio on social media. On Twitter, you can find them at CLNS Radio. On Facebook, search CLNS Fans. That's one word, CLNS Fans. And download the free CLNS Radio app on the iOS store and Android store as well. Simply search CLNS Radio in your app marketplace.
So we going?
God damn it! I guess we're going right now.
All right. Hey, let's talk about Arsenal real quick.
What do we think of Arsenal? Shit. What do we think of shit? Arsenal. Hey.
MIA. Nowhere to be found.
That's right.
Suicide watch.
And
That's
to be
right.
fair, Tom got his wish. I can't say 4-3 anymore. 3-1.
3-1. Hey, you know what? This is funny, though. 3 + 1 = what? Suck on that, Tom. 4th place forever, Arsenal.
Maybe not even this year, huh?
Oh.
Might be looking at 6 if United wasn't.
Well, they're looking up
choking
at it
all the
right
time.
now.
If Arsenal do not make Champions League, is there even a possibility Arsenal's there next year?
Yes.
No.
And
There's a chance, but is he going to be there? I say it's a.
It depends who you can get in. If you can bring in Diego Simeone, Massimo Allegri, you consider these things, I
And
think.
speaking of Massimo, there's already rumors saying that he's told friends and family. I think we reported it last episode, but we haven't heard much since then. But yeah, I mean, you look at this game, dude. They don't start Alexis Sanchez.
What the heck?
well,
They conceded already.
Well, if we're speaking about Allegri, how he benched Bonucci, Wagner probably saw like, oh, you want to bring him in? I can do the same thing. I can bench my best player and still win.
Wow.
Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Sanchez on the bench.
How
as
does
soon
it
as
even?
I see
How? Where is the game? How?
I'm Googling.
Put it in goal. I
I'm
don't care.
on
You put it
Twitter
anywhere.
trying to find like the reason why, like what's going on. Finally, you know, they have the pre-game interview, and he says basically it's tactical. He wants to play more direct.
That's so dumb. Sanchez is a direct player. You give him the ball, he goes directly to goal and scores.
Why do you should be patting him on the back right now.
I know, but it's
You
just
should be- you should be
mind-boggling.
loving it. You should be loving this decision.
When I saw that he wasn't starting, I was like, oh, thank God. But I think Farid had a great quote in the text. I think it was Arsenal's trying to get ready next year for a life without Ozil and Sanchez.
Ozil and Sanchez, man.
It's ridiculous.
Ozil wasn't playing and Sanchez, well, you're here.
Ozil
but-
wasn't even rostered.
Yeah, he was ill. He was
Did you
ill.
see the memes that came out? He came out in his book about him in Mourinho.
Yep.
And Mourinho said
Yeah, Ozil's book.
he made fun of him in the locker room. He's like, "This is you trying to make a tackle," and he like ran around the locker room, pranced around, making fun of Ozil in front of the team.
Yeah, he also called him a coward.
Yeah,
Yep.
he said, "He's like, you're afraid to make a tackle."
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. That's
is
when
very
I
true.
could see.
Yeah.
That's when I could see a player going after a manager. Like if you're like,
But he
just,
hasn't
like-
changed. Like he's still the same.
no,
guy
I
that
feel
he
like
was in
Mourinho would
the-
almost want him to have the fight to come at him, like physically. If you're gonna,
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was trying to
Spark,
basically
yeah.
spark him, rile him up. when you call a man a coward in front of other
and then
men,
dance around,
yeah, it's calling him out, and look what it did for his game. Not
Nothing.
a goddamn thing.
He's like, I'll show you. I'll go to Arsenal, make a ton of money.
Now, how do
make a nice pass?
How do you guys feel about players coming out with books before they retire?
That's silly to me. Great call.
I don't.
You're writing the book before it's over,
right?
But not only that, but now you're still in the game. Like people, like you
Yeah,
can't like hide away.
dropping-
You still have to go there. You still have those press conferences. You're still getting.
And you're giving up secrets. There was no
Yeah.
reason for that Mourinho discussion to come out right now. It's a bit of a
Why
distraction.
would you even tell people about that?
I think
that's embarrassing for you.
I think Ozil's a little bitter still.
He's just
What
a
do you
bitch.
think Ozil's done, dude? Just mentally, he's like, I won a World Cup. I've won Champions Leagues. I've won, not the Premier League, but I've
Champions
won
Leagues.
league titles. Didn't he win with Madrid?
No, he left right before. That's why they won. Pick up Modric, bro. You'll win the Champions League.
Dude,
you know?
Modric is
Good
so
shot.
nice. I love Modric.
He's Ozil plus the work rate, and less of an ego.
Yeah,
He's such
I
a
dig
better
Modric,
replacement,
man.
dude.
I dig Modric. But yeah, 3-1, man. Spank show. Liverpool showing as
Shit
always.
pull. All
Undefeated
right.
against top 6. Great record.
And completely defeated against bottom 6.
Honestly, can Liverpool just play a top 6 team every single week? It gets.
Relax, dude. If you played Chelsea and United every week, you probably would not win every week. You'd either
that's
draw,
true.
Yeah, you would
maybe
be
sneak
you
a win.
dumbass. You gotta beat Chelsea every time you play.
Or
What's the
Spurs.
matter with you? Yeah, we'll play Chelsea 20 times in a row, and we'll win the league. Yeah, we'll show you. Wrong.
But I mean, I was saying how at the beginning, like a month ago or something, once they get through this Arsenal game and City game, they don't have many great games coming up.
First of all, you can't say that
Well,
because you can't.
that's what I'm getting to, Al. That's what I'm getting
Then
to.
why would you say that to start off?
It's called a setup.
It's called drama.
So,
You do karate chops over there, Miyagi?
Yeah, Miyagi
Wax
is right.
on.
so basically, I was saying, thankfully they're out. They don't have to face any more top 6 contenders after City. But then you start thinking about like they should start playing more top 6. They're actually facing the toughest opponents with Burnley coming up and West Brom. They'll probably lose to West Brom
'cause Liverpool
or
sucks.
Southampton. Like how? Like
They
or
play down.
Middlesbrough.
I'll tell you how. I'm glad you asked, Ryan. This is how. Against a weaker team, they sit in and they just look to counterattack Liverpool. Hull City made them look silly, scored 2 goals. Leicester beat them. Nonsense games.
It's defense in transition.
Yes, you go out against a Tottenham and you go out and you play. And you play attacking offensive football and you make them defend for a while too. It's just...
It's a game.
yeah.
it's a
game
chess
to play.
match. It's a chess match. And
Yep.
when you play against a top team, you have a better chance. It's just...
Well,
it's
that's
just
what I
true.
said about Arsenal last weekend. That if Arsenal sat back a little bit more, like the Leicester teams, they probably would have won. Well, I mean, if you start Alexi, you might also win too.
Yeah.
But if you go full steam ahead right at Liverpool, Liverpool will beat you, or at least get a draw. But if you sit back and wait and wait and wait
Counter.
and then counter, that's when they
Yeah, it's
get
because the
exposed.
defense in transition, man.
Yeah.
That's Liverpool's weakest point. The defenders aren't very fast. They aren't very mobile.
Yeah, but their offense is really good, so they play all offense.
Exactly, but
Hey.
that's how the smaller teams catch them because Bournemouth's really good at just sitting in. You saw them against United this weekend. They'll just sit in and catch you on the counter.
Well, Liverpool,
Catch on the side of the head.
Liverpool's
Yep.
good at the counter because
Catch from outside.
How about that?
Liverpool's good at the counter. And when another team's coming at them, their midfielders will sit back more. But when you play the lesser teams and when you have the midfield and the forward all front 6
Yeah,
near the box, once they get by them, that's when Liverpool fans have to worry.
exactly.
Once they get behind the midfielders, that's when you have the Lovren, the Matip, maybe Klavan.
The Lallana, the Klopp.
Because you got Milner and Klein all the way up the field too, where
Yeah.
it's like cool, put Lucas back there because he can run
Best-
a
player.
100-yard dash in about 4 minutes.
Why don't you put Sacco back there, getting clean sheets with Crystal Palace this week?
Right?
Oh,
Away.
CP.
CP
Eagle
away.
soaring.
Oh, dude,
Now
don't
we'll
even.
play a defensive midfielder who's 5'10" back there. Center back, Premier League.
Dude, he was a
He's not
problem.
Mascherano, bro.
He was a problem, dude. Why didn't you keep Di Maria? Oh,
They couldn't.
What are
they
you talking
couldn't.
about?
No,
They-
because
they couldn't keep Di Maria. He was leaving for Champions League.
I mean, certain players just don't do well at certain clubs sometimes. And you know what? That
Was that the
minute,
drugs?
no, the Sacco
Failing
and
drug
manager
tests?
and Klopp didn't get along. There was something there, and guess what? Fine. I'm glad that Klopp made a quick decision rather than trying to think about whether should we put him in here, there. No.
is that his thinking
Yes,
voice?
no, boom, bye. I mean, I was hoping that they're going to bring somebody in when he made that decision, but they
They
didn't.
did. Klopp-
that was
So
a big
that's the
thing.
right decision to sell a defender and not replace him with another defender.
Well,
Well, they did bring in a
That's hustle,
defender.
yeah.
They brought in Klavan.
They-
Essentially, we
yeah.
always knew from day one was the replacement for Sacco, even though he hasn't played too well. But
Well,
it was weird, man. They played Lucas last game at center back. They played Klavan, and they almost get a clean sheet.
Well, I mean, they got unlucky with injuries where they thought they had Matip, Lovren, Klavan, and they also had Joe Gomez coming back. And that injury did not go as planned. Matip got injured. Lovren got injured. No, he was supposed to come back healthier and get more playing time, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So they thought they had 4 center backs. So okay, Saka, if you want to be a goofball, you want to be a pain in the ass, you want to come to meetings late, if you want to just be disrespectful to the team, bye, see you later, and I'm fine with that.
Well, fortunately for Liverpool, they have Sadio Mane, and as who said it? He's the Black Suarez. Someone said it this week.
That's awesome.
One of his teammates or someone in the Prem.
So fast.
Blanking on it now, but sets up Firmino for the first goal. Whips a beautiful ball across the box, but he's wide open.
Well,
he's wide open.
The play comes from Mignolet, bro.
Yep.
They play a long ball over the top, and one of the best center backs in the English Premier League, if you ask Tom, Koscielny, friggin' steps up, the ball goes over his head. Okay, they have 3 against 3.
Yep.
How can you be a center back in the Premier League and misjudge a ball going high? Kick from Mignolet. Give me a break. It goes right over the midfield. They bypass it, and then it's one pass and they're in. Yep. The game is over.
They squeezed, man. It was a 4-3. They showed it after the game, the tactical analysis. It was 4-3, essentially 4, of Arsenal's defenders across with 3 Liverpool attacking players. And I think it was Firmino just sucked out Koscielny, like you said. And the ball just landed over the top, and it was 3-on-3 from there.
But why do you jump? I don't know why he jumps. You just get there and turn around and run.
Exactly. I think he misjudged it, man. He tried to jump thinking he could maybe win it. He was caught in 2 minds. It was one of those when you're 50-50. Like, if I go for it, probably not going to get there, but it's too late to pull out.
That's amateur.
That was the wind. Yeah, the wind pushed it over my head. I had it, but then the wind came in.
Yeah, no, it was amateur, man, but it's also Liverpool, to their credit, their intricate movement, man. They have, I think, the best attacking movement in the Premier League as far as the front 4, front 3.
It's slick though, passing, and on the second goal, Mane's goal, slick passing, cuts open Arsenal, and the pass across the box again. No one marking Mane again, touch and shoot, rips it home.
Crushed it, by the way.
Nothing missed those.
Great technique.
Going back into the
great fantasy pickup. No one thought he was gonna do shit. Look at that goal and an assist. Saved my weekend.
Go on, Al.
I still did terrible.
Who, Mane?
Yeah, Mane?
Mane.
Who's Mane?
Dude, I've been telling you, Liverpool all they need is Mane, and you guys make fun of me.
Spend more than others.
Hey.
Well, they had Mane last year.
How'd that go last week, bro?
So. It is what it is, but
like I said,
it is what it is.
No, same as you. Because you give me crap when I say it, but now you're giving him praise. Same as you. It's the same exact thing. You're hypocritical, dude.
I'm not hypocritical.
It's the same exact thing, man.
Hussey, you're saying that with Mane in the team, something blah, blah, blah.
And you said, oh, thank God Liverpool has Mane. Same exact thing.
Today. Or yesterday.
Oh, so now you can say it today, but you can't say it last week.
What the hell are you going on about?
Same thing.
Was it yesterday or today?
It's the same exact thing.
Dude, you're saying Liverpool needs Mane to win games.
Back to the future?
Against Leicester, you lost 3-1.
And we had him against Arsenal, and you're praising him. Same exact thing.
It's not the same exact
thing.
So,
anyways,
I don't know how to talk to you anymore.
The guy that I was actually worried about was Henderson out again with Emre Can in the middle. He did okay. But, I mean, still, you miss Jordy.
He did okay.
No,
you hate this guy.
No.
I can't wait till they lose him.
No. He's going to go to Juventus, dude.
He's going to be good, but, dude, not right now. Emre Can is not better than Henderson.
Yeah, but they don't have a choice, dude.
No, but I was saying I was worried coming into the game because Henderson's out because...
Captain Plastic,
Dude, but he just has, he has the Achilles heel.
Captain Plastic. Guy's injured all the time.
No, he doesn't.
It's just one injury.
It's just the heel, dude.
One injury.
He barely gets injured.
Henderson?
Yeah.
Just that one injury, the heel injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never talking about Sturridge.
Plastic's strong, by the way. What are you calling plastic for? Plastic never breaks. Never deteriorates. Never decomposes.
Dude, it's actually destroying our planet. Yeah. There's a whole island of plastic in the ocean.
Bend it instead of it's bent.
It lasts for 1,000 years.
Bend it doesn't break.
Yeah. Doesn't work. I don't know. He's made glass. Whatever you want.
Made of plastic. Almost snuck that one by. I was not having your bullshit, though.
Good call by Al.
Make no sense.
Great catch, Al. Great catch. Catch this bastard.
The hell, you fighting Hussey. He's fighting everybody now because of you.
Oh. Good.
Anyway, man.
I'm like Jose. He's like Ozil. I'm Jose. I brought the fight out.
Oh, yeah, you're Jose.
You're Jose. Look, now he's fighting back. See, I got him riled up. Oh, you just throw something in my head?
Yeah.
See?
You guys are going to have to tune into
Mazoot over there.
Plastic, careful. Careful, that stuff kills you.
So second half, basically Liverpool in control for most of this game, and for most of the first half, they looked like they could have made it 5-6, early. But second half, Wenger, to his credit, admits his mistake, without coming out and actually admitting it. Subs on Alexis Sanchez, and boom, over 10 minutes later, an assist.
Game changer.
And right away, you saw the Liverpool shape. All of a sudden, everyone starts sitting a little deeper.
And then Sanchez was, basically invisible. Not invisible, but his effectability, that's a word, dropped big time.
But it dropped when he was on the ball. But like him just being on the pitch meant Liverpool kept sitting back and back and back because they knew like as Arsenal get more comfortable, you need men behind the ball to stop Sanchez.
Well, where did that Welbeck goal? The assist come from? It came from Alexis Sanchez going direct to the goal. Yeah. Arsenal could have used so many different ways to say he didn't want Alexis to start or something, but to say you want to be more direct.
Yeah,
he's the most direct player on your team for the most part.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
and even if he do go long ball, man, I agreed with him starting Welbeck. I think I said it in the episode before. Welbeck should be playing more for this team.
He's fit.
Fire now.
Exactly, and he's dynamic, man. He's powerful, and he can take people on one-on-one.
Goal, though. Look at the clinical chip. He knew exactly what he was doing.
He never
Left foot.
By the way, he never looked up to find the goalie or the net. That was all instinctual, man.
Yeah, that's United training right there.
Right?
You're welcome, goons.
Since he's come back, he's had like 4 goals. 2 of them has been chips.
And then he's going to sit. You watch. When they play Bayern Munich, he's probably not even going to make the bench. And when they play next week, it's going to be ridiculous. They're going to start him against, who is it, Sutton? Or is it Lincoln?
Lincoln's
one of those. Yeah, Lincoln. They're going to start him against Lincoln. I don't get it, man. Perez wants to leave.
No one gets it. It makes zero sense why you don't start certain players.
Yeah, if you saw Arsenal Fan TV this weekend, Troops was calling for Perez to play over Oxlade-Chamberlain. This guy hasn't played. He's been whenever he plays, he scores or he's involved.
He's on paid vacation right now.
What is the point? They brought this dude in. He never plays.
Lives on paid vacation.
If Arsene stays for those 2 years, it gets to the point where does anyone want to go to the team because they don't know if they're even going to play?
That's the thing, man. If they lose Sanchez this summer, there's going to be a stink on Arsenal.
When?
Yeah.
When they
lose Sanchez and Ozil too, if they don't sell him this summer,
but even
assuming
if
he doesn't re-sign, he's going to go for free.
But even if they keep them, they don't know where they're going to play. With Chelsea, they get younger players, so they give them the dream to think about. Oh yeah, come here. You may not play right now, but that's how they get those guys in. Bayern, Real, Barca, they get the players because they're winning Champions League. Arsenal, hey, come to us. You'll sit on the bench, but we might make Champions League. We should get at least 4th.
Sounds like Liverpool.
No, but we at least play our players, unless they're injured.
Got him.
No, that's fine, but we're at least trying to play the players. But if we're going to go back to...
Play the players.
If we're going to go back to Liverpool, let's talk about Lallana on that last goal.
The Lallana.
Oh, my God, dude. The Lallana was crazy in the middle of the field, taking on 3-4 players, just showing what the outside of the foot can do.
The maestro.
Oh, my God. It's so
dirty.
class.
What about Wijnaldum, though? Weege, Tom's boy.
Giorgio.
Daggering him.
To be fair,
what a pickup from Newcastle, dude.
Unreal, man.
I wish that somebody else got Sissoko, but Wijnaldum was a big pickup, I think, for them.
He's the perfect type of player for Klopp.
Oh, I totally.
A lot of energy.
Hardworking.
Yeah, hardworking. Except for away games. Every single goal he's had in the EPL has been at home. Yeah. Every single one. And you know what?
So what?
That pass.
He plays midfield.
That pass from Lallana to Origi.
Outside of the boot?
I could see the argument when they say Origi's offsides. I think Origi's head is offsides. And if we're gonna say,
yeah, that one was offsides, 100%.
But I'm like,
because you know what the rule is, and I know I say it all the time, guys, but to you new listeners, if any part of the body that you can score with is offside, it's offside. So if your arm is offside, you're not ruled offside. If your head is, because you can score with your head, you're offside.
Or if you're Hussey, if your feet are offside, you're onside.
But it just frustrates me because if there was a different linesman in, that'd be. I just moved on. So
let's go with this.
Did you though? Because you just addressed it.
No, I'm not.
Hey, Antonio, listen.
No, I'm gonna
double destroy.
I'm not gonna bite on that
Antonio.
One. So, Tony, with a different linesman, Origi's offsides. Why does Origi just take one step further back? Why does he have to?
Look, what happened was
he was running back onside and he turned to go forward again.
What happened was that's why Lallana does that little twirl.
Yeah,
Origi runs offside, so then he recovers, and then he goes to hold the line again, and Lallana takes an extra half second to play it. So that's why he's looks like he's jumping on the starting block.
Even when if he doesn't take that first step, he's still offside.
What are you coming down on him for?
Because I want him to be smarter, because if it's a different linesman, this is still a 2-1 game in the 90th minute.
But it's not,
or
dude.
91st minute.
But
He's a kid.
not. Yeah.
This is Liverpool.
And this is what I mean. Suarez does this too,
Talking
dude.
fractions, he's playing the line to a T.
Exactly.
He
He's
should be
trying to
happy
play
that
the
he's
line.
good in the line, yeah.
And that ball he plays across with his weaker foot,
Bit of good fortune.
perfect pace.
Good strikers always
There's
towing
more
the line.
good fortune rather than playing the line well.
Yeah, but you need good fortune. United had good fortune this past weekend.
No, they didn't.
Nope.
By the way, on the last goal, man, the counter. I know it was a counterattack off an Arsenal corner or a set piece. But
Yeah, it was Sanchez.
But Koscielny just running back, recovering, and Wijnaldum steaming in behind him. No one giving him, hey, man behind you on your left shoulder. No one's talking to him.
The question
doesn't
is,
even see him. Doesn't even look once over his shoulder to see who's behind him.
question
Then
is
who comes in?
whose man is that?
Well,
Because it's
I mean,
a midfielder running away,
technically
right?
it was Bellerin. But I mean, he was.
No, I thought he ran through the middle. Where's
He did run through
where's
the middle.
Shaka?
I know.
Where's the D mid?
I
Yeah,
understand that.
because
But there was only one guy in the middle, and Koscielny was in the middle. So it's not his job, but he was there. So you just got to pick it up.
Gotcha. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. He should have, covered that angle at least. Yeah.
There's one guy in the box you need to mark.
Yeah.
The center back.
Cover that
I know you
crossing
want
angle.
help from Xhaka, but Xhaka sucks.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
Dude, yellow
play.
card again.
What else new?
This game?
Keep
like,
shooting.
How about this? Francis Coquelin. Sucks.
Dude, off at half, huh?
Dude, he's on my suck 11 right now. That guy's terrible.
Suck 11.
Dude, he was good for like 2 minutes. Tom was jocking him so hard
He looked good,
this
though.
season. I never sold on him as an Arsenal
I'm
player.
not saying decent,
He plays-
saying good.
you wanna win a league,
battle
not.
axe.
Not good enough though.
Yeah.
Patrick Vieira. That's a battle axe. It's
Yeah,
not a battle
man.
axe.
That's a general.
This is like a little dagger or something.
Little
Yeah,
dagger
nothing.
up the sleeve.
Yeah. That's all it is.
A little poke at
Yeah, dude. You need. If
And he's
Arsenal,
25 too, so he's not a baby.
I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It
Yeah,
might
yeah.
not get good, but like right now, him and Xhaka is not the answer. And everyone points to center backs and the need to play this formation up top and move this forward. Their midfield stinks.
Definitely.
Bottom line for me.
And I'm sure Arsenal's not going to freak out too much. They're going to just let Alexi play a full 90 minutes. But with Bayern coming up, they're next going to be playing, I think that might be postponed, but they were going to play a hot Leicester. But then they got Lincoln City.
They got FA Cup.
Yeah. So they
That's
got
why it's
Lincoln City,
postponed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they got West Brom, City, West Ham. Those aren't easy games, especially the City game. That very well could be a loss. West Brom could be a draw. West Ham could be a draw. They'll probably win against Palace, Borough,
Shots.
Sunderland.
Shots.
But then you have Tottenham coming up.
Nostradamus.
All right, man.
But then
We're
you
not
have,
going to go through
they
this
have
whole
Tottenham,
thing, dude.
United, Stoke, Everton.
Yeah, but listen.
No, what I'm saying is,
No.
is there a chance that Arsenal finds themselves 7th or 8th place at the end of the year?
I don't know about 7th.
Yeah, right next to Liverpool.
No way, dude.
Right above him.
No way, dude.
I don't know about 7th, but yeah, they could have easily gone a bit of a tumble right now, especially because their best player, who's been keeping them afloat, is not happy anymore.
And
And they can't turn to Ozil for
look
this.
to on the field? They look to their best players, which is Sanchez,
Exactly.
not so much Mesut. But if you don't play him,
mean-
now you're starting to lose a locker room, I
Yeah.
feel. Like, I don't care, you've been there 30 years.
But
They
also,
do this shit.
it gets to the point where they're probably going to lose out to Bayern. They're probably not going to win because they're down, 5-1?
Smoked.
So,
5-1.
besides FA Cup, you
4,
have...
Ryan. 4.
Is it 4-1?
4th place. Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
5-1.
So, Jesus.
You're an idiot.
Stepped all over.
So they have the FA Cup.
Ryan, how many people here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Arsenal.
4. Yes.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
5-1
Now,
Arsenal.
I'm losing my place now.
That's
So
the
now,
point.
besides FA Cup, you have players that are playing for Champions League, and they might already have in their mind, we're not going to be here next year, so why do we care about Champions League for this?
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Ozil. Maybe anyone else. Perez, if they try, maybe Welbeck wants to leave. Maybe
All right, we're
Ox
not
wants
going
to
to go
leave.
through the whole
Well,
roster
what I'm saying
again,
is-
dude. Just
They're going
What
to
I'm
the
saying
game
is-
thinking, I don't care if we win because I'm going to be on the Champions League team next year, wherever I go.
look, it's possible. It's
Maybe.
absolutely
But if,
possible,
they,
and
if
that's
they're
what
not
happens.
doing shit, they're not going to be going to a Champions League
Yes.
team next year.
Yeah.
That's
think
the other
they
thing
will.
too.
I think a champion.
I'm just saying what Champions League team is going to want a bunch of guys who quit on a team.
Yeah, that's why no one came in for Payet.
If the team
I mean, like-
if the team doesn't finish 4th, they're in big trouble.
Yeah, I think they could still leave. Whether Arsenal finishes 4th or not, it's just how they leave. If they all of a sudden, not showing up to training.
No, I'm not
showing
talking
up
about that.
at
Just
games.
say they don't have that extra. I mean, I'm not even saying they're not.
Yeah,
they're
you
gonna,
don't have the motivation,
Yeah.
the extra motivation.
and I'm not going to say they're not going to try.
Year.
They're obviously going to try, but
Yeah.
it's rather subconsciously you're going to go 80% rather than 100.
Yeah. 3-1, final score, man of the match.
I want to give a shout out to Mingale a little bit here. A couple nice saves. He's had a couple good games under his belt, despite losing last week. But
competition's been good for him.
I got to give it to Sadio Mane, my man of the match.
Me too, man.
Goal and an assist.
I'm going to give it to the guy with the best smile on the field, Firmino.
The whitest teeth on the planet.
Mane for me.
Dude looks like a lighthouse.
Hey, what's...
Next up, we got Tottenham, Everton, and a bit of a barn burner here.
Go on, you
5
toughies.
goals. Was expecting a draw here. Almost got myself a wish. But, man, Everton still have ways to go, man. That midfield, again, is the issue. Barkley, grew into the game late, but without McCarthy in there, I know he's not, the most talented center mid, but he sort of gives them that heart. They came in with essentially 3 defensive-minded guys, Schneiderlin, Barry, and Ghana.
Yeah.
Like 3 defensive mids against Tottenham on the high
Schneiderlin
press.
was the worst man on the field.
I think
Yeah,
that's
he was rough.
he
It was
was
rough.
really a fault for that goal. But
The one he tried to pass to Ashley Williams 5 feet away from him.
But Robles put him in the
Robles,
hospital, though.
I totally
you
agree.
look at that play, man. Robles
Ashley Williams
has
wasn't
the whole
prepared either.
field.
No.
Schneiderlin's in the middle next to what's his face, Williams. But there's like 5-6 Tottenham players all around you.
Guys, we're talking
If you
about
get that ball,
the
play it back.
Here's
Yeah.
my only
Play it back
point.
to the
Here's my
wing.
only point. Schneiderlin didn't look over the shoulder, didn't know where the pressure was,
Of course.
and passed it
Yeah.
bad.
No
That's my only
shoulder-
point.
no
His
shoulder-
decision-making was bad as well.
The problem is he didn't look over his shoulder, and his first touch opened the ball up. His first touch, when you don't know what's
You
over
keep
your
it safe.
shoulder, you keep it
Yeah.
between your shoulders. That way you can shield
Why
it.
would you not know it's over your shoulder? Fucking take a look, bro.
I don't think he was
didn't want
expecting
the
it because
ball.
Ashley
He didn't want the ball.
Ashley Williams at the same time was also instructing the shape of the
I
back
think he was
line.
yelling at the referee, to be
Either,
honest.
or yelling at the
Yeah.
referee. So I think Schneiderlin was distracted, looks up, ball's rolling in, takes a negative touch, a shitty touch actually, not even negative,
Yeah.
and then puts Ashley Williams in the hospital.
Yeah, big time.
I think some of the blame falls on Ronald Koeman, though. Not coming out and playing his style of football. Kind of looked to counteract Tottenham with fear. He was afraid of them, so he wanted to play safe instead of just playing naturally.
I'm also going to shut on...
City. When Everton played City, he matched them with
Yeah.
their formation,
3-4-3.
and then they got
How'd
demolished.
that work with
Yeah.
Chelsea? Got annihilated.
Yeah,
Chelsea. That's
3-4-3.
maybe that's what I was thinking about Chelsea.
Yeah,
Okay.
City as well. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, Robles is a problem in this game. We talk about that early distribution to a player and your line's not set. That's an issue. The Harry Kane goal, first goal, as Harry Kane's shooting, he's in the air.
He's still
And
like jockeying his feet,
Yeah.
essentially. He's not set, ready to dive.
The ball, they did it. They slowed it down. They showed when the ball was halfway, he was landing and getting ready to jump. Like, how do you get
Exactly.
beat on your near stick?
And
like
you see-
That was a rip, though.
I know,
It's not-
no discredit, but
Yeah.
Robles, you just,
But
he's
that's
not paying attention.
when you guys are wondering like what scouts do, in the footy world. We're lucky enough to where now there's so many camera angles and there's smart presenters analyzing these shows that they show you that little half step. But you could see that the shot wasn't that great. It's not like it was a wide shot. It wasn't really curving that much away.
It was hard on
It
target.
wasn't knuckled. It was hard on target. And before they slowed it down, you could see, like they said, that Robles was still like jumping up and down. And those are the small things that make you a top 4 goalie or, outside of the top 4
But
goalie.
at the same time, that separates a top 4 striker. Because how many times does the ball go into the stands?
Agreed.
I remember
Great
seeing
shot.
I remember seeing a challenge at the Tottenham fields. They had Harry Kane and someone else. They're playing against
It was Toby, I think. Toby Alderweireld,
Yeah, and
right?
they do-
Chip.
Well, they're doing the shots from it was like 18,
Yeah, you
half,
gotta,
and like
it-
full.
You got to get it into the goal without the ball bouncing.
It has to hit
it's
the net
gotta
in the
hit
air.
the back of the net in the air.
He was hitting the net at like I don't know,
50.
like 50 yards.
Yeah, he
I was
a
like,
beast.
it was on target. It was legitimate. I was like,
Yeah, we'll see if we can find that video and post it out
Yeah.
for you guys.
because I think that's underrated in Harry Kane's
kicking the ball straight.
No, but putting it on net.
Shooting.
That's
And he said him
No, I
and
agree.
Dele Ali, the training before the game during the week, they were taking shots from that range anyway. So they were working on it all week.
The
Which
Gareth
means they
Bale
must-
shots.
Exactly, from 30, 40 yards out, which means there must have been a
25,
scouting
25.
report.
But-
There must have been a
but
scouting report on
before-
Robles, right?
Here's a stat for you. Before today, Harry Kane had taken 40 shots from outside the box since his last goal from outside the box. So this is something he
So wait,
does.
what?
yeah.
What's that?
Say it again.
Sorry. Before today,
Yep.
Sunday, February, whatever, March something actually, March 5th.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
man.
forget about it. Harry Kane had taken 40 shots from outside the box
Yep.
since his last goal from outside the box.
So he took it.
So he rips all day.
He's 1 for 40.
Yeah,
essentially.
recently. But he also has the most goals from outside the box.
Gotcha.
Of any current Premier League player. Cool. The most of all time.
Sterling.
Frank Lampard.
Alan Shearer. Oh,
Frank Lampard, 41.
Well,
41 goals from outside the box.
Dude, how many free kicks from outside the box from out there?
30.
Another big thing that people forget about that, because it's on net, it has to force a save. So with the goalie, he coming hard straight shot right there, knuckling. He's not saving. He's not he's not catching it. So that's going to create a corner kick or a rebound.
Yeah.
So even though he scored, if he doesn't score, it's still a great chance for another teammate to get something.
Definitely.
So I mean, they go into halftime up 1-0. Come out the second half, and it's more of the same for me. I know Lukaku was able to get a goal late on in the 81st.
What a goal, though.
What a goal.
Weak foot? Is that weak foot?
Where was he for the other 80 minutes of the game? You know what I mean?
His team wasn't supporting him.
It's always the excuse. His team's not supporting him.
He still scored a goal.
I know,
away from home against Spurs, against one of the best defense in the league, and you're still trying to knock him?
I'm just saying, he was where was he in the first half?
A Euro finalist, right? Goalkeeper.
Ugo's all right.
Oh my God, dude!
Look again, man. It comes down to the midfield, dude. Lukaku cannot get the ball unless he has a supply, and sure, you can kick it long, but he has 3 center backs to worry about: Eric Dyer, Toby Alderweireld, and Vertonghen, dude. So you can't even play the long ball, really. You need a brave number 8, brave number 10. Barkley started getting brave, as he got more and more comfortable in the game, but they didn't have a link, man, from the defense. Barry would get the ball, try to find someone. There's no movement. Ghana's right next to him. Schneiderlin's right next to him. So they were playing this weird defensive line.
3 guys in the same 30 yards.
So there's no north and south balls. Everything is east and west, and they're trying to switch, and it takes an hour because there's 6 guys they got to go through to get the switch going. So it was just they need a center mid, man, proper center mid who's going to be brave, who's going to stabilize him, and have a bit of offensive cheek about him.
Tom Davies.
No, dude.
Young Tommy Davies. He's going to be
that
guy.
I like that guy, dude. He's nice.
He will be that guy, but not yet. Not yet.
He's got the chins.
He's not going to do it against Wanyama and fucking Dembele. No chance.
No.
It's true, but it's exciting.
But yeah. No,
and don't forget, it's Coleman's first year still. I mean, he's still. I think he's still trying to figure out his lineup. He brings in Schneiderlin. He's mixing up the team. He's trying to find what works. They play different formations against different teams.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to stop playing Kevin Morales more. Kevin Morales should have started this game over one of the midfielders.
He plays him like a nani.
He's coming on, getting assists and getting goals for the last 3 weeks.
But he was starting him for a while. I don't know what happened, but I loved the fact that Morales was getting playing time. I've always been a huge fan.
But since he's been benched, he's been subbing on super sub style. And same with Enner Valencia, getting himself a goal off the bench. In
that was
95th minute.
But he's been the 12th man essentially. He's usually the first sub on the field, and he hasn't done shit. It's so far in my opinion. It's
tough being in that position, dude. Like be the first sub all the time. It sucks.
Yeah, man.
We should play him.
And in my opinion, the loan hasn't quite worked. I'll be happy to see him go back to West Ham. Maybe Slaven Bilic will find a way to squeeze him back into the lineup. Dude.
I think he's gone.
He might be.
Who is this?
Enner Valencia.
Enner Valencia.
Nice goal, though.
I think we jumped ahead a little too fast. Let's talk about Tottenham's second goal. The rollout to the middle into pressure.
That's the first thing we talked about.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh my God!
You didn't hear the entire conversation we had about Robles?
No, because
his computer hadn't caught up yet. All right.
No,
relax. No, relax.
I am watching highlights, but I was watching everything else too. Read.
I'm watching everything.
Wait, out the window?
Just not watching.
I'm watching highlights and everything.
Not watching this current show.
I think we were back too quick, so let's go to the third goal.
Okay.
Dele Alli.
Dude, Harry Kane's shot. As you can see, Robles' feet not planted.
Got him moving. What else?
You want to go back to the first one?
No, fuck you guys.
Speed ahead to the third goal.
Dele?
My potential, I would give Harry Winks the man of the match just for this one game-winning play, but I'll give it to Dele Alli when we get there. But you can see, free kick, Everton still setting up, not really picking up their marks.
The two of them.
Harry Winks and Dele just giving him the eyes. As soon as he made that run, bang, ball played in.
How about the finish?
Flick.
The finish was class.
Sublime. Little flick right in the net.
Just changed direction of it.
The ball. No one saw it coming.
It was perfect.
Yeah. I love Harry Winks.
I
like this guy.
Yeah, he's looking good,
We've seen quite a few goals from Dele this year that are just redirection. I mean, they weren't stellar goals like we saw from Harry Kane in this game.
Most goals have to be directed.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying they're just redirected where they're either headers or just tapped in.
Yeah. So if it's a redirect, where is that rate on the on the goal?
Where is it? Is that like 26? Because you don't have to do anything. You have to be there, and it hits you and goes in.
That's it,
so technically, it's just
out of a 10.
Where's it at?
2. It's low.
Big sigh.
Probably like a 6. 7. No, it's probably 6. Depends because it could be the redirection outside the box. Are we talking inside?
To finish the ball one time.
Inside the 6. Inside the 6 would be a 6. Inside the 12 yards, if it's just a tap in, 6.
And that was his 13th goal for the season, by the way, with 3 assists on top of that.
Dude, and
20 years old.
Shout out to Jared Rush at JPRush7 on Twitter. Massive Tottenham fan. Last episode we were talking about top 4s, the best attacking top 4s, and I said I'd laugh someone out of the room if they came in with a Tottenham top 4. He felt the need, to hit us up on Twitter to set me straight specifically. That was my statement, and that he did, dude. That he did. The Tottenham top 4, looking beastly as hell. Front 4, I mean Tottenham front 4.
So who's the front 4 for you? Harry Kane, Dele Alli,
Eriksson. Yeah.
Eric.
And who?
See, that was my debate with him, is that 4th one you can put in Son, but he doesn't start all the time. When Lamella was healthy, maybe it was him. That's a point he brought up. But like right now, I feel like they only have a front 3. If those 3 guys aren't scoring, then Tottenham kind of usually struggles. There's no
Harry
4th
Kane
guy to
isn't
come
scoring.
through. That too, man.
They need a striker, man. They need someone to help this guy out.
Yeah, they need Jansen to get off his ass, man. I've had patience for this guy,
Jansen's,
but
Jansen's third striker.
it's not coming together for him.
He can sit there in the cold, take penalties later on. But,
Harsh.
I like the guy. I love
Yeah.
his work rate and his
Yeah.
industry, but he only scores in the penalty spot. He's not cut out for this league. Watch him prove me wrong next season. If
I
he
know. I was
stays,
gonna say I
I'd
usually
love to
give him
see
a
it.
pass.
I'd love to see it.
It's his first year. Hopefully, he's getting used to the hustle and bustle of London. Hopefully, next year he brings something more to the table. But yeah, he's done jack shit this year.
You can't get into Harry Kane, bro. Like,
But even
But
when Kane was hurt,
when Harry
even when
Kane
Kane was hurt,
he
remember?
didn't
he
do
scored
shit.
penalties.
Thank you.
God, that's
He's
it.
useless. Man of the match.
Kane.
Has to be.
It's gotta be, dude.
Yeah.
A little
Harry
shout out
Kane.
to Lukaku. A little pie.
Boo.
Heard about the suspect list of last season.
Is that
He's working his ass
Scoring
off.
against Tottenham, scoring against
He's killing it. He's
Anybody,
beasting. You know what? He's not
the only
going to
person
make the
that scores on that
suspect
team.
list this year. He's not going to
God.
make it.
Justified.
He's on the maybe list now. It's moving up.
Then we got the most unlucky game of the year so far.
Oh my God, relax.
Hey, you know what this
Nah,
is right here?
nah.
It's the world's smallest violin being played for you, my friend.
You know what?
Fuck them. Nobody cares about United, bro.
We deserve to get a tie
Yeah,
here.
1-1. You
With
depended on a
PK.
penalty.
Yeah.
Come on.
Look, like the analyst said as well, United got pulled into this weird physical high school / division
played down.
3-2 college game where
Dick measuring contest.
yeah, it was all puffy chests, people's heads getting stomped on, elbows flying.
Oh my God, dude. Imagine catching an elbow like that from Ibra. No.
That's what I was
Hey,
saying, man.
God,
My head would
dude.
be crushed.
Good
concave.
night. You could kill somebody, I think.
Dude, when they showed it in the first when they showed it live, I thought Mings was just going down to try to get a PK or something and then they showed the replay of the freaking
He should have tried to
elbow
bicycle
flailing.
kick it.
He should have, right? Taekwondo kick him to the head.
He would have landed on his feet, too.
Yeah,
But
right.
like, I didn't get it. All right, walk away. Fucking Ibra.
But
But the play by Mings was dirty, dude. The head stomp was... that was nasty.
All right, everyone says he saw. I actually don't know if he meant to do it.
He looked down and he changed
but-
direction.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
And
no,
he
I don't.
stomped. He took a heavy step.
Well,
And he
that's-
was
heavy
not
step.
apologetic about it at all when Mourinho was confronting him about it.
But-
He wasn't like it was an act.
But was he looking down to see where his head was to step on it, or was he looking down to see where his head was to
you,
not
a
step on it?
fucking lawyer?
No, but the thing is, he didn't. He stumped on the back, so he maybe he was trying to miss it.
Maybe. Oh, we're living in the
Or
maybe.
he was just trying to get a slice of his head. No, if you're going for someone's head, he would have probably stepped on his temple. And
Why
his
would
eye.
no? You wouldn't want to do that because he would
his
die.
ear.
No.
He stepped on his ear.
No,
and
no,
It was
face.
like the
Sure,
back of the
right
head.
in the back. He
Yeah, back of
grazed
the
him on the
head.
back.
Yeah, that's
'Cause he
all.
kept touching
So
the back
when he
of
looked
his
down,
head.
he very well could have just been like, "Yeah, I was trying to miss him."
Yeah, because he would have said, "I'm sorry," and would have went over to him and been like,
Look,
I didn't mean to step on your head."
The reason why
That's
that
what
one's
he-
hard to believe, I understand what you're saying. Basically, we're not in the dude's
So
head.
this is so hypothetical. It's absurd.
I know, but it's both hypothetical because we're assuming.
You're saying that you saw him.
Yeah.
He saw it and went for his head.
But
He
the
wasn't
reason-
apologetic.
The
So
reason
he got elbowed in the head by the dude.
no after.
Yeah, I know after, but
No,
still,
but
they asked him after the game. Why, like,
No,
What
what
did Mings
Farid
say
is saying is that after the head stomp and the play is dead, he could have got up and gone to Ibrahimovic, say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I felt I stepped on your head.
I wasn't trying to do it
it."
on
The reason why everyone thinks it's on purpose was because the play before they had been scuffling anyway, and Zlatan grabbed Mings by the shoulder and tossed him. Yeah. So that's why everyone's thinking retaliation. If that hadn't happened, then I'd be more on your side, Hussey, saying, "Well, look, it's a physical game, but I don't think Mings was trying to step on him." But it kind of looked a bit like the retaliation for the throwdown. They got in each other's face as well. And Zlatan even warned him, was pointing at him and threatening him, and Mings was like, "Bring it." So they both knew they were going for it. So that's why I think people are leaning more, saying Mings was intentional. I don't think he was intentionally trying to crush the dude's skull, but I think he saw the head and was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to change direction. I'm going to take my normal step." If that was his own teammate, put it that way, I don't think he would have still taken that same step.
Okay.
But I don't think he was trying to murder him or anything. I think it was just getting a lick in, getting your shot in. And he got a shot in, and Zlatan did too.
Well, I think both players handled it.
Both get a 3-game ban. That's my prediction.
I think both players handled it very well when they got asked about it. Because Mings
that was awesome.
I mean, it's part of the game. He's a physical guy, whatever. Just kind of went on. And then Zlatan's like, "Oh, did I hit him? Oh, he jumped into my elbow."
Exactly. He was like, "I'm not the type of player to be in the media saying he hit me. They both essentially said that, to paraphrase, which is
they're doing the same
awesome.
shit. They both knew what they were doing.
Yeah, dude, it was a physical battle.
I deserve that elbow. I definitely deserve that elbow. I stepped on his head.
They both don't want to be suspended, so they both are saying, "Look, it's a physical game. No hard feelings. We keep it moving." I love that, man. That's why I love the
There should be no ban because of that. Like, they're both on the same playing field. They've
already apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's more? What are you gonna do?
I agree.
Make United lose by taking out Zlatan
because they did it to each other. I hear you, Al. They did it to each other. They were both kind of dirty with each other.
That ain't happening. You know it ain't happening. You can hope and wish and pray all you want.
Look, it might
live in the if over here, Hussey.
The only way it might happen is they get a 2-game suspension each. It could be a reviewed call like that, an off the ball call when they go back to the tape like that is usually an automatic 3-game suspension. Violence off the ball. But this one might be a 2, I'm hoping, because it was retaliatory. Both players were involved. Both players, were going at each other, so it kind of squares off. If it's 3 games, United, Ibrahimovic is not available for the FA Cup game against Chelsea.
But I mean that. If we get back to that elbow, I mean that wasn't even a big play because of Mings and Ibra. It was because it brought the second yellow of Suman. Because you get the throwing of the player at one end, you get the stepping on the head, then you get the elbow. You got Zlatan throwing, you got Mings stepping, and then you get Zlatan throwing elbow, and then Suman enters the race.
Biggest push I've ever seen.
But Zlatan went down so easy.
Well, here's the thing. Would he have given a second? Knock it off. Would he have given a second yellow if he had remembered that it was that he already had one?
Dude, what they kept playing afterwards. Shot. He forgot he already gave him a yellow.
If he knew, did he know giving him that yellow? It was a second yellow. No.
Dude, he went to his. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta do this."
Yeah. But at the same time, why is he going in there knowing that he has a second yellow? I understand. I'm all for protecting your teammates and throwing yourself in there.
Yeah, right.
But that's funny.
First one off the field in his car. Gone.
Are you talking about yourself, bro?
Just messing, dude.
I was gonna say
that's
many times taking care of people.
Hussey's always there.
Many times.
I just like shitting on him because it pisses him off.
But the thing is, like, Cook could have, got in there or something because, like, you have a second yellow. Why even risk it? He very well could have lost the game because of a push.
Yeah, I agree, man. And on that, man, that first yellow, what do you guys think? Sermon getting the yellow.
Justice.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Dude,
110%.
I don't know. I must be losing it. I thought that was just a solid, aggressive tackle.
I like those tackles.
He wins the ball.
It just
cleans
looked
the man
more
out.
violent than it was. Like, it was calculated on his part, but the ref's going to see violence.
But he kept his studs down. He wins the ball first, cleans him out on that trailing leg.
He didn't come from behind or anything.
Nothing from behind.
All the player had to do was look up. You see someone, jump over him. I mean, you got cleaned out. It happens. You get up and you try to do the same thing to him.
It happens all the time in the EPL, man. Players clean each other out. That one was a clean out.
One of the reasons why we watch the game is because we can see tackles like that. But we can see nice tackles like that. I don't think anything was much wrong with that.
At most, it was a foul. I don't think it was yellow.
I understand by the rules why they did it.
Yep.
But at the same time,
it was a soft one.
I think that's a type of tackle that after the game you can go to him and be like, "That was a good tackle, man."
Yeah,
like
dude,
that. There was nothing to. There was nothing to. His foot was pretty low.
Yeah, I mean,
it was below ankle, I think. And then the what did they say? The trailing foot.
Yep.
But how do you make
my
a slide
goodness.
tackle without a trailing foot?
Yeah.
Like, where does your other leg go when you slide tackle?
Yeah, like-
it always trails behind, right?
So do you want a trailing foot or do you want a 2 foot stud? I mean, what do you want? It's a lose-lose.
I don't get it. That one was weird, but whatever. It benefits United, I'll take it. But I'm never, afraid to say when we get lucky with certain calls. I just don't agree that it's a conspiracy or anything. But
that the ref forgot.
the PK, the most obvious PK to me, man.
Jonesy.
Or is it Arta, right?
Oh, Harry.
Oh,
Oh,
my God,
actually,
what?
no. Let's go
Tell
to
me
the
the
Jonesy
Jonesy
one.
one
You're
first,
right.
right?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Phil Jones sliding in a little bit reckless.
He barely
It
gets him.
didn't even look that bad. Like, from where Jones used to be 3 years ago or so, he would just taking both legs, no mercy. But he tried to play the ball, tried to pull out even a little bit because he knew he wasn't going to get there.
I think what Jonesy was doing was trying to block the
Yeah.
cross, and he got too tight. That was his mistake. He got too tight because he doesn't swing his leg to go for the ball. But brilliantly by Pugh, baits him into, leaving his feet, cuts back, was never going to get that cut back.
Easy call.
Feels contact, goes down. I applaud the man, man. That's that chess game you're playing in the box.
Well-
It's not up to you to stand strong, stay on your feet. It's up to you to get the call, man, or the goal.
You feel contact, and you fall.
That's it. I got no
penalty,
beef with
jeez.
that as long as there's contact. As
Well,
long
we
as
just
there's
saw
contact.
something like this when
give the yellow-
when
yellow
Barcelona when Barcelona played Atleti, when Messi was in that box for that last goal in the 90th minute. I mean, he cuts it back, and I think it was Luis just goes down to. I think it was Atleti, but he goes down to like a knee, and he gets tripped up.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. I mean, this was a couple weeks ago,
Yeah,
but I think Jones could have done a little bit better on that. I think
he could have.
But
100%.
at the same time,
100%.
He didn't need to win the ball at that
there was
time.
a-
He just had to stay in front.
There was a shout out for Stanislas to stop playing. I think from Tom or something like a couple weeks. This is the guy that took his spot. This is why he's
I love
playing
Stanislas.
and not Stanislas.
Yeah.
because he's doing more. I mean, Stanislas is not bad.
Yeah.
but he's doing it, man.
Yeah, Pugh's balling.
And number 7, bro. Of course he's nice.
He's been nice. He's just been there like kind of off the bench guy. He's like a foot-skilled winger. He's
So
pretty,
what I'm saying,
he's
he
pretty crafty.
deserves to be there instead of Stanislas. Once he starts going down, throw Stanislas back where he is.
All right, coach.
But yeah, so United earns the PK, the most obvious one for me, no question. Arthur jumping with his hands up, looking like a starfish.
How about that
Yeah, but
penalty, though?
what an athletic play by Pogba to like freaking
That was
dude,
nice.
90 million, baby.
go gadget leg
90
gets that thing
million
with
right
his
there.
toe and flicks it off
If we
his
want
arm.
to talk about 90 million, what did he miss? Like
The breakaway?
It's like
Oh,
3
the
chances.
breakaway,
and
then
stop
at
it.
the end of the
No, he
game,
didn't
he
miss
missed
that.
that.
That was
No,
a
no,
save.
no, no.
That
Time
was
out.
a
The
save.
breakaway was a save.
Sorry, at the
He
end of
missed.
the
It's
game.
the
And
same
at the
thing.
end of the game, it was a 10-yard volley. He misses the ball, and then there was a
He
bad
didn't miss
pass
the ball.
he
He
made.
choked on it.
Yeah.
He
So if
choked
we want
on
to talk
the
about
ball.
90 million,
It happened.
That's
Should have had him
everything.
take the penalty.
He did his job by winning the penalty that should have won the game. So
He should have
That's
taken
it.
it.
Yeah, we
he should
wouldn't
have taken it, bro.
No way, he
Nah,
can't
you
take
can't
no.
over
He got
Zlatan?
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you can't
God!
take it. You can't do that.
Now when he's my captain in fantasy, get me negative 2 points. So.
Yeah.
So bad. He crushed me this week.
Fucked me over, dude. But it's all good. It's all
Still-
good.
still
I
love him.
Yeah, I'll give Bor credit, man. He played out of his mind this game.
That's my
Dude,
man of the match right
man,
there.
Again, Mourinho pulls it out. The simple fact that these goalies show up against us, dude. I don't know
Every
what it
single
is.
time.
Should have won the
Randolph,
game.
Grant,
Yeah.
I can go on.
Should have won the game, no question. But man, these goalies, dude, they show up at Old Trafford ready to, elevate their status.
And Ryan hasn't mentioned this yet, but Wayne Rooney started this game, Ryan.
Yeah, he's playing.
I'm sorry, you haven't been calling for him to start. It's weird, man. This is
They start
this is a
Rooney
weird
and
case.
Mata. That's like a real slow line for me.
Well, dude, we're playing Bournemouth. We were going to control this game. That was the mindset. In first
Yeah.
half, we dominated first half.
And Herrera was resting as well.
Been
Yeah.
dominating all season.
Look, if they took the chances, man, we're not saying the same
Ties.
thing about about Rooney. You know,
Yeah.
if
They score a couple goals. You have 3-1.
Zlatan instead of coming off his knee, that ball by Martial that he squared it in the first half, like the first 15 minutes of the game, comes off his knee like wide open net.
No onto this game.
Yeah, it was
Doesn't
resting.
get a sniff.
No,
Dude,
it was
he's been
resting.
playing every
What, is
game.
he saving it for
running his
Thursday
balls
for
off, dude.
Yeah.
Europa?
Yeah. We got. I mean,
That's-
that
that's
might be the
another thing,
back
man.
door into the Champions League. Looking, when you look at this race right now.
It's true.
Dude, the fatigue levels of this United team is very real.
You have
You
so
know,
many
I'm not
players.
saying-
You have so many players, dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah, dude, you have one of the.
Yeah, but
you're like the second
quality.
Who do we
deepest.
trust?
No.
But who
No,
do we
we're only
trust to
deep.
win games?
We're only deep in the wing position, man.
Oh, you're only deep in every position.
You want it deep in every position?
No.
Man, that's so
That's
That's
what
what
I
it sounded like.
That's what I heard. That's why I paused.
No way, dude.
No
Dude,
way,
how-
dude.
You have Smalling, Blind,
Yeah, but every
Herrera on
time
the bench,
Smalling
Fellaini,
plays, every time
Lingard,
Fellaini
and
plays,
Rashford.
you guys are
That's
always
your bench,
bitching.
dude.
Yeah, you guys are always bitching about Smalling that he sucks. Always
Just-
bitching
I'm
about
just- Do I?
Fellaini that he sucks.
Do I?
Yeah, all you
I do.
motherfuckers.
I do.
Dude, no.
Fellaini that
Rewind.
he sucks.
Not
And now
me.
you're gonna quote him as depth. Come on, dude.
You got Daily Blind, Herrera, Lingard. I don't like him. Rashford, Mickey.
Yeah, we got a whole solid bunch of Bs.
Dude,
I've
never really shouted on Smalling. I think Smalling still has the ability. I think Smalling still has the ability. I think
fucking love Smalling.
This year, he's just mentally not correct, I don't think. I think he's just making mental errors.
Well, he's not getting the playing time. He's not getting the playing time to really iron out all the...
That's a good shout. And Blind, I mean, he's solid. Herrera, as we know, he's been maybe the breakout player of the year for United.
No question.
I mean, Lingard could be playing on top 6 teams right now.
No.
I think so. I like Lingard.
He could play at like Newcastle.
I like Lingard.
I'm with Hussey on this one. I agree.
I like Lingard, dude. He does a lot of sneaky things. He does a lot of things that players aren't willing to do. He just does it. Like
he might end up in Everton. Like that. That's what I see.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll just be like a good player, and then when he turns like 26, he'll be like, all right.
You know what? Throw Lingard on Tottenham. You got your top 4 right there. You got your front 4. You got your front 4, man. I would take Lingard over Lamella. I would take him over Son. I would take him
out of here.
Dude, I like
Lingard. Son's productivity is unreal, dude.
I like Lingard.
Son scores hat tricks off the bench.
And then you got
Lingard scores an FA Cup final.
And then you have also Rashford, who's one of
the
best at his age in England right now. Maybe the best at his age right now. Rashford. So, I mean, dude, you have depth, man. United has the second most depth in the league.
First.
And then United.
Man City might be second.
City.
Chelsea, Man City. I'd then go, Tottenham or United.
I don't know, dude. For depth, not starting 11, depth, I think United might have more than City.
But what does depth mean, man? Depth
people on the bench.
Yeah, but good people on the bench. Today, everyone has depth. Everyone has players on the bench.
Like you know who the starting 11 is.
Today, City had De Bruyne. They had Nolito. They had Iheanacho. They had
Delph on the bench.
They had Claudio Bravo.
Bravo, who was playing for
I know, but
best clubs in the world last year.
It's a different caliber of depth.
That's what I'm saying. Is that this team is good enough to beat Bournemouth. The debate is not, do we have enough depth to beat Bournemouth? Fuck yeah, we do.
Well, apparently not.
We should, but what I'm saying is it's an upset, and this loss is not blamed on depth. We're just having a left field discussion about depth. But, Huss, you look at this team in a Champions League. Rashford, might come on and do something, but he's young and, unreliable. That doesn't mean he's not going to be good, but you saw him come on in this game. Didn't do a goddamn thing. And I don't blame him for it. It happens. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're not. Lingard, solid performance, didn't do a damn thing. Do you see these guys coming on in a Champions League quarterfinal making a difference?
Well, we're not talking about Champions League. We're talking about just having fatigue. I just have a little. I mean, I'm just thinking about Liverpool. I'm just thinking about Liverpool with their fatigue.
Of course you are.
Because
Liverpool.
they just don't have players.
Yeah, Liverpool doesn't have depth either, but it doesn't mean
they have less than depth. They might as well just show up with 11 players.
I'm fine with that.
Well, talking about the Rooney start, Luke Shaw also getting a rare start for United.
Cameo.
Mourinho's saying that he's in his plans, which I'm happy. We need a
left back, a
left-footed left back with pace.
And when you have him, man, so obviously Rojo has been deputizing there. Blind has been deputizing. Darmian at certain points has been deputizing.
But you don't have a fast guy.
That's my problem, man, is that Valencia, the reason why he's getting so much shine is that he's the only option on that long switch. We can never do it to the left side because Blind doesn't push up as aggressively. Rojo,
Darmian does, but he doesn't have like pace about it.
But even then, Darmian's more of a fullback. Luke Shaw is a wingback. Exactly. That's why he doesn't push up so high. Luke Shaw and Martial at the start of the game were just terrorizing that left side of the field. If you can get Luke Shaw fit, and Mourinho in the pre-match conference was saying that Luke Shaw has shown in training that he's ready. And then he was like, actually, he's shown in training that his fitness is ready. So he specifically focused on fitness. He's like, I don't know about all the other pieces.
Because he's fat.
At least he's fit.
Dude, apparently his fitness has been a problem for his whole career. When he was at Southampton.
Dude, that's why when I say he's
Koeman,
fat.
Pochettino. Like, it wasn't so much as being overweight, but it was like, this guy can only play 70 minutes.
But
this guy can't play a full 90. He doesn't have the
But
legs.
at that position, going up and down the field, I don't blame him sometimes. I mean, I know that
you're a professional athlete,
that's what you need.
If you play in that position,
like being a striker who doesn't score. Like you can't. But I think he's good enough to play that position, man.
Being a striker who can't score.
No, that's like saying
who can't run. Oh, wing back who can't run.
No, that's like saying a defender who can't defend. But it just
that's not what we're saying.
If there's a striker that can't score, the analogy would be a defender that can't defend.
But what does defending entail?
Stopping the ball going in the net. So a forward who puts the ball in the net and a defender that keeps the ball out of the net. That's the exact analogy.
I'm done with it.
But Shaw, for a wing back, if they're doing their job extremely well for 75 minutes a game, and they're running up and down, is like
Huss,
he's still able to play. I think.
How often does Klein get subbed?
Well,
Rose, Walker.
They also call Klein the machine.
Valencia.
They also
Valencia.
These are also beasts.
Davies.
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't get any better, but I don't think he shouldn't play.
No, he will play, but if he can't, once he's in full match fitness, quote unquote, and he still can't squeeze out 90, he's got to go.
He can't play a game where he knows he has to sub that guy off. He can't afford it. He might have to sub other guys.
Yeah. As he develops, no doubt, like, get him into fitness, he'll play 70 minutes, but when he's, quote unquote, 100% and he still can't play his 90, that's when you start, thinking about an upgrade at that position. But I love Shaw, man. I'm glad to see him. I texted my buddy who's also a huge United fan. As soon as I saw the lineup come out, I was pumped for Shaw to be on the field. More pumped for Shaw than I was for Rooney, which was weird because I love Rooney. But I think Shaw, I feel like people have almost given up on him. We're getting linked with left backs and stuff. But I think he's perfect, man. We just need to give him time.
I think that leg break. If he didn't break his leg last year,
he was starting to look good.
Played the whole season. This is a very simple if. It's either you break your leg or you die or you're still alive. It's very simple. It's one dimensional. He doesn't break his leg. He plays that whole season with United.
You never know.
Fitness. So he comes in with Mourinho. He's ready to go.
Yeah, you never know.
But if it's been a problem his whole career, would he be in shape this year?
He'd have a better shot.
I think he would because he was good enough to get Chelsea's attention, to get United's attention.
They paid 30 mil for him, dude. As an 18-year-old.
Yeah, dude. He's
that's another thing where when people say, he's 21 years old, is that better or worse to say that you can't run 90 minutes?
I think because
he's getting back in shape.
Yeah, your injuries.
Blasted his leg, dude.
Yeah. Look, certain players too physically develop later in their careers.
Right now.
No. I was thinking because before the leg break, you're saying that he had a problem running 90 minutes. He's 18, 19 years old. When you're at that age, you should be able to run for days.
No.
Or is it saying that or is it that you're too young and you don't have the muscles yet? And saying 23, 24, 25 is when you're just strongest.
That's the other side of it. Yes, because defenders mature late. That's why we say they peak at 28, 30 because that position, you need the mental, which comes at that age, but you also need the physique to be able to hold off an Aguero, a Suarez, like grown-ass men.
And the repetition,
that's why it takes a bit of time.
You get all that repetition.
So at fullback, some players just, their fitness gets better with age. So I think Shaw was the thing where, like, he's a teenager, he's a young guy, just his lungs haven't developed fully enough to carry him 90. I think by the time he's 25, he's not going to have at least, that kind of fitness issue. As far as injuries, he's kind of prone so far. It's early in his career. Too early for me to say he's prone. But in an early career, he's had a lot of injuries.
And I think people do forget that he is 21. And the fact that leg break that he had.
It's horrible.
That's brutal. And for him to come back for me, in my mind, this is still sooner than some people.
Absolutely. And he got stuck in with, I think, was it Smith? Oh, no, it was the Suman tackle. He's the one who got hit, right, for the yellow card. Yeah, he didn't pull out of that tackle.
So mentally
he's there too.
Which is the biggest thing is a big break like that.
Exactly.
Career ender.
Especially when you're a fullback who's got to get stuck in. Is he afraid to get stuck in? It looks like, man, he shook it off. Good for him.
One last thing before we move on from this game. I love to see the FIFA sub by Mourinho, 3 for 3.
Right?
Never see this in real life. I do it all the time in FIFA.
Me too, dude.
But Rooney gets the hook, and the commentator made a point of saying that in the last 10 years, a game on the line, and you're making subs, you take Rooney off the field. It was kind of a big... I mean, people got to make bigger deals out of it than it was. I think it was more tactical than just personal. But Rooney took it like a stud, walked off, shook Mourinho's hand, knew what it was all about.
It's a class act.
It is a class act, man.
And he knows it's for the club. It's not Mourinho taking it personal. He's making subs for the better of the club, yeah.
So,
but, man, you could see it. It was almost like the death of a king. He was the guy you leave on the field. Zlatan doesn't come off. He was having a nightmare missing PKs. Still doesn't come off. It's a tricky one.
He didn't play poorly either.
No, he didn't play too poorly. For his standards, he did.
Yeah, he didn't score.
Yeah. And he missed sitters, dude. Like, there was a time when who played him through? I think it was Mata played him through, and he took a left-footed touch. He was on the left side of the field, played him into the box. Instead of taking a positive touch towards the goal, he, took it wide and had to, spin around and try to find a layoff pass.
Well, not only that, the one that he swung, he missed it with his knee or something.
Yeah, the one from Martial.
All you do is just touch it. Just touch the ball.
Well, he did touch it.
Just touch it. Well, yeah, but okay, sorry.
So, be more specific, Huss.
Yeah, come on.
I'm just sad, man, because I've been calling for this guy to start in the Prem for months now, and he finally gets his chance. and he kind of fluffs his lines.
Dude, it's tricky with him, man, because if you play him in that midfield position, you need that short distance work rate.
Yeah.
And I don't think he has the pass and move kind of thing in his system. You know, he just has never needed to play that kind of way. Like pass, sprint quick 5 yards, show yourself. Pass it, quick 8 yards, show yourself. He doesn't do that. When you have Mkhitaryan, he does that. When you have Mate, he does that. When you have Herrera, he does that. Pogba's a little too slow. He doesn't do that too often. That's why you see him playing those long balls. He's more of a distributor. So when you got those three guys on the pitch discounting Pogba, we dominate that midfield, man, because it's pass and move, pass and move, pass and move all the way up the pitch. Then you're hoping for one-on-ones with Martial, Rashford, Lingard, whoever you want on the side. When Rooney's on the pitch, everything slows down, man. It's the complaint Tom used to have about Carrick last year. Under LVG, he would slow things down even more than they were slow. Fellaini, another culprit.
Clunky, though. That's
Absolutely,
different.
yeah.
But
That's
people are
a
now
little
saying
more
that about
different.
Rooney, that he slows everything down.
He does,
which
man.
is not
and
false.
And it's tough because the team is such a quick team that we have to play up-tempo. When United's playing their best, in those first 5 minutes of the game against Bournemouth looked like they were 2 men down, dude. They couldn't keep up. They were chasing shadows the whole time. So when you have a guy like Rooney who, you know, he's doing his best, man. He's trying to control the midfield. He's trying to slow things down, not, you know, to hamper the attack, but more to stabilize the attack. It fucks with the rhythm of the game. It's unfortunate. I don't know how we resolve it. No idea.
Man of the match. For me,
Bork.
Otto Bork.
Yup.
Yeah.
Old
Has
man
to be,
Bork,
dude.
Class, dude.
Hands down.
Great penalty save.
He's besides the penalty, he had
That
a couple
tattoo on
better
his
saves.
neck's
Like
wild.
the Pogba one we just brought up. That was a good save.
Yeah, he had a lot of good saves, but the penalty, I mean,
Yeah, that was clean. I mean,
Yeah.
Zlatan.
wasn't a bad penalty either. Low and hard, but just
Yeah, I wasn't happy
savable.
with it. I wasn't
Savable.
happy with
He
it.
won a point. You know, you say goalkeepers win games or lose
Yep.
games, get points for you. That's one right there.
Absolutely. Sunderland 0, Man City 2, TCB Aguero style here. They're
Sane.
back. Sane, dude, picked him up. I
Yep.
was telling you boys about him. That shot he had against Huddersfield.
But
It
I
was the
was
same position where he scored his goal today. Coming in off that left wing, getting that ball played
Post
to
in,
his
though.
feet.
Today was
Great
today was
finish.
The other
special.
day was post out. That's how, like, it was
Right.
the same exact play, except he took it first time with the outside of his boot, Cheryl, and it was post out. I was like, that's technique, that's class. This dude loves to shoot from that position. I'm picking him up for fantasy, and he does it.
And how about this? John Stones getting a clean sheet. I know it's Sunderland,
First time in his career.
but it's still like
Clean sheet away.
that's important. Like it, you know, we were talking the 4-1-4-1 that Pep's been playing. Oh yeah, it's been working. He comes out, plays 4-2-3-1. You never know. You never know what formation, what
That's
system.
the advantage, right, of smart managers. They know what kind of systems to use per game based as well on their players' ability to pick up systems game by game.
I know it's just
Everyone's expecting a 4-1-4-1.
But look-
They
Fu-
could come out 4-2-3-1.
look at
and they
Leicester
win
City.
Control.
Look at Leicester City last year. Play the same formation every game. Same people play. It's the same every day. And look how efficient it is. It's just because those core players are playing together so much that you develop
But-
some like.
But I don't. I think it's more than that. Because you look at this season, the same core players are there, except maybe Conte.
No, the same core players are not there. He was a core player. It's a different team.
What about
It's a different team.
what
without-
about when Chelsea won the league and
Yeah.
then when they finished in 10th? Same core players,
That's
right?
different.
Same manager too.
mentality is gone.
But it's core players. You
They
need
weren't.
more
They
than
weren't
core.
playing. They weren't playing, bro.
You need more than core.
Okay, all right,
You
fine.
need tactics. You
Okay,
need,
you need a
game by
leader.
game.
You need a leader.
Yeah, your manager needs to be smart enough to say, hey, 4-2-3-1 is going to work best in this game because of ABC. They bring in Yaya Toure, leave De Bruyne, who's been on fucking fire.
On the bench.
Leave
How'd
him
that
on the
work for you in
bench, and they
fantasy?
still win 2-0. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Oh,
Huss
I-
left Alexis Sanchez on the bench. No,
No, I don't
Tom
have-
left Alexis
I
Sanchez.
sold Alexis Sanchez, dude, like some grace.
no, I.
What happened, dude? You forgot? You even wrote
forgot.
fantasy talk.
Well, the thing is, just trying to, not making too many excuses. Just I spend so much time doing the fantasy
I'm gonna
stuff.
make a couple,
and
but
then
not too many.
it's like, oh yeah, gotta do this, gotta do that. Then I have personal things I have to do, and then it's like, okay, and then next thing I know, we go out because a good friend of ours, well, Fried's girlfriend's sister was in town. Good friend of ours,
See, I don't
But
understand.
and we go out and I'm like, oh cool, I'll just do it when I get home.
It's an app, bro.
But the thing is, like,
It's on your phone.
no, it's not on mine.
Oh, because you have an iPhone 2.
4.
So whatever. But the thing is, like, we just got home. And I was like, I fell right to sleep and I woke up. But the thing was, I had to wake up and I was like,
The thing was.
I was laying in my bed and I was like, I need. What time is it? And I was gonna check, but I'm like, no, just check it later. And then when I checked, it was 7.
Inside the mind.
7:36 when I checked my phone the next time. I'm an idiot, and like I was like, and I'm like rushing on. I'm rushing on. Like, please tell me there's like a 9 o'clock game right now. Yeah. Please tell me this. And like I missed it.
Dude, I don't understand why you don't just do it right after you hit post.
Why don't you do it right now so you don't
fantasy
forget?
Talk. Just
I don't know.
as soon as you hit post, finish up your.
It just.
You're in that app anyway.
It sneaks up on him.
It hurts me.
And he needs an excuse.
This was actually the week I was going to bring back John Stones.
Oh.
Yes.
You need your wild card too?
No, but the good thing is I was going to make De Bruyne my captain.
Cool.
So that's the thing.
That would have been double bad, dude.
So, well, no, I would have
destroyed you.
No, I would just kind of equaled out on that because De Bruyne would have, and we don't know what De Bruyne's
So
going to do.
it doesn't matter.
But Wayne Spiteri, good shout. He triple captain Aguero
Well played.
on the 2-game week. Well done, Wayne.
You outfoxed the Huss.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a little confused because I
got confused. I was tired drinking.
No, because I really thought that the second City game for some reason was going to be attached to next week's fantasy.
Oh yeah, I thought something else was going to be something.
If you looked at fantasy though, it says 2 games.
I know that,
So-
but I was reading something else and it just
something else.
you didn't know it.
Do your homework.
yeah, I did do my homework. I did the wrong homework.
My dog ate it.
You copied the wrong kid.
Yeah.
Dog ate it.
The dog ate it.
Dude, Kolarov, killing it at this. Looks like he's picking up the center back position. Obviously, I don't think he's the long-term solution, but looked very good in this game, making runs too, all the way from center back, penetrating the lines of Sunderland's defense. But
Keyword Sunderland.
yeah, but it doesn't matter, man. We
It's
played
still-
Bournemouth.
it's
We didn't
good.
have fucking Jones sprinting up. You know what I mean? So like, when you see that kind of stuff, when you see these dynamic center backs, I think that's what top 4 is going to be about going forward. You know, center backs with a touch, you can take the ball up. You see Smalling do it once in a while, but
He's
it's almost, you know,
John
he gets
Stones
rattled
loves it.
when as
Stonesy
soon as he
loves
gets
it.
over half.
Yeah.
Smalling starts to get nervous, rattled, trying to find a pass. But yeah, Stones does it too. Like you said, they look good. They look good.
Piqué is a king for it. Ramos loves doing it.
You need it, man.
You need these Beckenbauer type players that can dribble any part of the field from the back.
Exactly.
It's so much easier dribbling from the back forward.
It is.
Versus getting on the wing, turning and going.
Exactly.
David
You
Luiz.
see the whole field.
David Luiz does
loves
it.
to do
Yeah,
it.
John
man.
Terry.
Shoots. John Terry.
Wow.
Could get
John
out
Terry
of
can
him.
ping.
Wow.
John Terry can ping.
Could. Past tense.
Whatever.
Ping people's wives.
Hey.
That's what he's about.
Wade Bridge getting loud.
John.
Jimmy Defoe almost had something to say about this game. Hitting
Yes,
the
he
woodwork.
did. My God.
Almost took the clean sheet away from City. Could have been a different game, maybe.
And Man United's $30 million man, Anna Januzaj.
$30 million.
Oh,
Looked
yeah.
good, man.
He's great.
Did you see him? No, but looked good.
Sucks.
You watched the game.
Sucks. PSG was linked with him for $30 million. They're like, oh no, he's a good player. David Moyes can't foster talent. He wouldn't know a guy that could dribble the ball.
think- I
Hit him in
think-
the face.
Yeah, I think you're sleeping on the other
Face.
side, dude.
Get
He's
outta
got
here.
the footwork. I'm still, I think, man, it's hard with him, dude, because my opinion's so split. Cause
He's like
it's
Ozil, man. He's
emotion.
very soft.
It ain't gonna happen.
You wonder but he has better work it. But you wonder if he has that lethal edge to him.
I know.
I don't even think
who's
he's.
the.
I think the debate is like, is he top 4? I
Kieran,
don't know.
Kieran
Top
Richardson.
four.
He'll be a Kieran Richardson. That's what he is,
that's a
bro.
good No,
He's a
shot.
Kieran
That's
Richardson.
a good
Couldn't think of the guy's
shot.
fucking
Damn
name.
it. He
That's
was
who
a
he's gonna
United
be.
guy too, who was like on
Where
the
did he end up
fence,
playing?
on the fence.
What club did he end up playing at?
Sunderland.
Good. Sucks.
Hey, won a league title.
He was like captain of the team for a while.
Yeah, dude, he
it's
was
true.
good enough. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good. I think Januzaj will be fine, you know, but I don't know if he'll be top 4. That's
Kieran
my
Richardson,
point.
baby.
I'm not sure.
Calling it now.
I'm not sure if Sunderland will be fine. Sitting in last place right
Oy.
now.
Oy.
Getting
With
relegated.
Palace, Swansea, and Leicester all winning this weekend.
And 2 weeks in a row for Leicester and for Palace.
No, what's gonna happen?
Come on,
Sky might
Palace.
fall. But
On the relegation zone.
Sunday back at the foot, man. 19 points. 6 points from safety.
11 games to go.
That's deep, man.
That's
Not
bad.
looking good
That's
for the
bad.
Black Cats.
So with Sterling and Aguero, have they found a little system where I think it was last week they had the same type of goal where,
Huddersfield. I
yeah,
think.
and like Sterling just feeds it right to the 6.
It's the new-
Aguero
it's the
just
new
comes in,
SAS.
just taps it, like
Near
flips it in.
post. Yep.
Is that like their thing now?
I think so, man. I don't see why it wouldn't, because Sterling's going to get at least 3 or 4 one-on-ones down that wing every time. So in practice, why wouldn't you have these two work out a system where Sterling, if you break in, Aguero, this is where you crash.
Well,
You know?
it makes sense too because Sterling will always have at least 4 feet of passing space because no one's gonna. Well,
No
not
one's gonna
many,
play him
not
tight,
many.
yeah.
Yeah, not many defenders are gonna play him tight because he has the foot skills and the pace to just run right by somebody.
Exactly.
So he's going to have plenty of space to just drop it right into the 6-yard box.
He's so good, man. Sterling's so good, so dynamic.
What's Sane, though, dude?
Sane's power,
dude. How does Germany just produce these, like,
unreal
freaks?
Well, Senegal produced half of Senegal.
It's fine. Where do you grow up playing, though? Schalke, you know?
That's true.
It's that German product.
Yes.
You know, so technically efficient, like, knows how to use his pace. Just brilliant, man.
Yeah, dude. His shot, too, man. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
He's got a cannon.
And he, like, Hussey and I were talking, he doesn't have any moves. He just cuts.
You're so fast.
Well, no. He has moves.
He doesn't need them.
But he's almost like I was saying like Ryan Giggs, where he didn't do many steps. He just shifty, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I think
and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And kind of like a Messi. No, he does have
step overs.
Yeah, he
more
does.
Than Giggs does. I think he's more like.
Well, it's also a different era too. So he's kind of like I feel like a Messi, where he does have them, but Messi will just cut a lot and just beat him out with pace and just because if he's on his heel going to the left, I'll go to my right. Heel. He's outthinking them.
Heel to the balls.
And do you think Bravo is out for the season for City for the most part? Do you think he lost his job?
Nah, dude, they're gonna rotate.
He's not kaput, but I mean,
because Willie's doing well.
No, look, Willie's doing well. Pep came out early in the week and basically shut the door on Joe Hart's return, saying he's very happy with Claudio and Caballero. So I think he's going to keep both these guys, keep working with them. Obviously, if a goalkeeper becomes available in the summer, you know, a major guy, Ter Stegen, like someone quality, he'll go for him. But I don't think this summer priorities replacing that goalie.
I think Willie's feet are better than Claudio's.
Much better. You saw him today.
It's clean,
knocking the ball. Didn't give the ball away.
There was a moment in the first half where I think it was a goal kick.
It was squeezing, right?
He played it out to Stones. Sunderland doing great, holding. As soon as that pass came out, attack.
Yep.
Pushed it back to Caballero. Again, same thing. Pass came out, attack again. Went back to Caballero. And then 2 more passes, got to Clichy, got up the line. Next thing you know, they're in the 18.
Exactly, dude.
I was like, all right, like a little bit of
passing. Willie can also
break.
ping. Like he can just. He's not about like 10-yard passes. He can hit the ball 25, 30 yards and hit someone. Torre today. You see
Thank you. Yes. I was just gonna call that one.
Class.
Dude. I thought, they're booting it.
They
finally,
squeezed him.
The press work.
Nope.
Right to fucking Willie.
How about Yaya's touch though, bro?
It's nice, dude.
Touchdown.
Well, that's the Pep Guardiola system, man. You either ping it out or you just pass it out on the floor.
That's it. You don't just boot
effective.
it. You don't boot it.
Even Sunderland played it to a T. Hold, press. Hold, press. They tried to do it, but City's just too good.
You know what's funny, man? I think there's only one club in the top 6, maybe 2, that doesn't insist on playing out the back, and that's United and Arsenal. Chelsea plays out the back all the time.
They do now.
Not in the Pep level. They don't force it.
But they do.
Option 1 is always play out of the back.
Right.
Tottenham always play out of the back because you got center backs who can ball. Liverpool always trying to keep possession, play out the back. Like it's so funny. I was watching the league this weekend and I was like, wow, there's such a shift. Back in the day, you just see safety first, and you always see you always hear the commentators panicking, like, oh, the press is on. The only way to defeat it, just boot it long, and you're like, the way to defeat it, dude, is just better movement.
Yeah.
It's risky. It's definitely risky, but you don't become the best manager in the world not playing these risky tactics.
It's a numbers game.
Yes.
You draw players out and you create mismatches on the other end of it.
Absolutely.
See Barcelona the last almost 10 years.
Ever.
Yes.
They were the first ones to really bring it to the fore.
Yeah.
Passing out of the back, playing out of the back.
That and Ajax.
Spain on the World
Ajax
Cup run.
before that, well, Dutch football in general.
Total
but
football.
Barcelona took it to the next level with, we'll just stay in our own third
we don't
for
give a fuck.
15 minutes, and then we'll come out.
We'll stay in the corner flag.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Way too much. Like they went crazy with it, but it's effective.
Yeah.
He could make a pass in a phone booth.
Oh, my God. He got his ankles better than isosceles. That was a nice one. And he's onto it like a vampire to a plate of liver.
He's risen like a vampire out of the coffin.
By the way, that's Ray Hudson. You couldn't tell.
Tiki's favorite, bro.
Tiki's favorite commentator.
Sup, Ray?
BN Sports, him and Fat, was it Paul? What the hell's his name? His sidekick there.
Gonna have to ask Tom.
Yeah. Dude.
Ray Hudson and the other guy.
Self-destruction.
No, it's Phil. It's Phil. I got it.
All right.
I'm surprised someone hasn't gone through like all the games he's commented and just like wrote them down as quotes and made a book out of them. Like,
right?
Like 2,000 quotes.
And the funny thing is, like, I don't mind him in the morning. So he's on Sirius XM in the morning on a show I listen to, a soccer review show, and he's fine there because he's not saying dumb shit. Like, I don't mind his analysis. It's when he goes crazy and he's like, hey, I'm like, dude, like I get it. I get it. You love it.
As a polar bear's
But come
toenail.
on, man. You can't be high pitched screaming.
His reaction for Messi's goal.
Oi,
Dude, he was screaming. He's like, dude, is that a woman in there?
What?
Yeah.
What? It's fucking hot. The one where Messi drilled by 3 guys at the top of the box, and he cut and he goes, ah!
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking
and then he
about.
cuts and he passes. What a genius! He just- what a,
Dude,
that's
out
how
of
I feel.
control.
How
No,
can you not
dude,
like that?
He's
annoys-
Scottish,
you know-
man. He probably has a few pints, or he's drinking whiskey in there or something.
Having a
Get a little
It just
rowdy.
annoys me
shot.
because I miss what was it, the fan zone, the one
APL fans.
yeah, with the
That was
I
good.
forget what it was called, but yeah, that if they were both in there wilding, it's because he always jocks Messi. That's what drives me nuts in Barcelona
That was
and like
Ronaldo.
Real Madrid. Like that's
Loves
it.
the
But
big
it's
clubs.
like when freaking small clubs are scoring these banger
Doesn't
goals,
care.
he doesn't squeak for the little man.
Man, when Real conceded a goal, he's just like, oh, yeah, I passed it there.
Yeah,
and,
man.
ball went in. That
At
was
least
it.
squeak
No.
them, or have Phil be squeaking for the smaller man, dude. Someone's got to squeak in there for the little
No,
guy.
he's talking about
Barca pays him, bro.
Yeah, they do.
He's on
I don't
payroll.
blame him either, though. I mean, if I was there live watching Real Madrid or Barcelona games every single weekend, I'd be losing it. But I'm not a professional.
But you know
he
what?
was,
I
he
think
was like
for-
that a couple weeks ago. I forget who. I think it was Real Madrid that was playing him. The cucumber growers. Sticking the cucumbers with a sensitive, very sensitive place.
I was like, wow. I was like, all right, Ray. Finally. That was good. That was
Dude,
good.
he
I'll
said-
give him that.
He was, and his touch is softer than a young nurse. I don't know what that was all about.
It's like, Jesus, right? Ray's getting old. He's living in old age
Softer
home.
than a young nurse.
Just touching young nurses. Allegedly.
But
Allegedly.
I think Ray Hudson for the sport, for commentary. If you don't
Is
watch the game
great.
as in depthly as anyone as we do, or people watching week in week out, you watch a game like him, it's entertainment. The stuff he says, it's comedy. He's always making a big hoopla about something.
Yeah, there's
his
no
noises.
I don't want him off TV or anything, man. He just annoys me, but
Yeah.
he's good for the game, dude. There's no question. He's good for the game.
Man of the match.
Color up for me, dude.
Yeah,
No, fuck that, Sane.
Sane.
Sane,
dude.
bro.
I got
Yep.
Aguero.
dig it.
After the game, you saw Guardiola came over, big smile on his face. Kuhn looked kind of happy.
Yeah, there's no beef there. No beef.
I'm sure
Where's
there's
the
a little
beef?
bit.
Not there.
Well, no, I think there is beef, but it's being handled because City's winning. Like everyone's starting to
Things-
feel
things
good.
are going well.
Because-
Things
okay.
are going
Aguero
well.
came out and said, "I don't know if I'll be at City next year. I don't know
Because
what my
Jesus
future
is
is."
injured. So he's getting playing time.
That too, and I think that's
We're
why
not going
right
back
now-
into this story, Ryan, about the fucking whole.
They're better off
Enough.
right now. Just right now. Next year.
I already
no.
said no.
We're not touching it.
I said no, and he still went there.
Um,
That's what she said.
That's my style. Bill Cosby.
Swansea 3. I was waiting. I knew there was one more. Swansea 3, Burnley 2, man. Quick moment to applaud.
Shout out.
Sir Paul Clement right here. Digging
And
Swansea out.
Makalele.
And Claude. His knight Claude.
Makalele. You need a Chelsea man to get it right.
At Paul Clement, though.
What a turnaround.
Talk about the game first. Swansea City go down early.
Dude, Fernando Laurent, bro. This guy is... He's
He's linked with Chelsea,
he's
you said, right?
Yes. There's a reason why. He played at Juve. He's a big striker.
Atletico as well.
He never played for Brad Bobley. That's how I like to call him. He wouldn't put him in the lineup because he wasn't fast enough or whatever, American enough.
World Cup winner,
He's athletic.
by the way.
Come on,
He's
man.
6'5", by the way.
Look how many goals he's
Hard
You
as
scored.
fuck.
shouldn't know. 6'5", hard as fuck. It's a lot done. But yeah, you put the ball in the box in the air, and the delivery by the Swansea players. Leroy
Dude.
Fer on the first goal, and Tom Carroll on the third goal. These balls into the box. You find this guy's face, he's gonna bury it.
Yeah.
Dude,
not a question.
I'm so pissed. I had Leroy Fer in my fantasy team. I figured he's getting hot. Swansea's getting hot. He gets the assist. I picked him up for Moses, so we'll see how Moses does. But Moses better get an assist. I'll be sour as fuck. That ball by Leroy Fer, dude, whips it in off balance too. He's like,
Wait, so
not
you
quite in
dropped
control.
for
Yeah.
Moses? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I thought you said you picked him up for
I
Moses,
don't know.
which I didn't.
I might have said that.
Yeah.
But no, I dropped.
I think he
him.
did.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah, you can pick
I
up more
dropped
than.
You did say that, but now I know what you mean.
Bad fellas.
I was like, what?
Sorry, I'm drunk.
I was like, why are you mad? You picked him up, dude.
God damn it. I don't want more points.
Big talking point this weekend, though, was the refereeing. We talked about the United game, the double yellow, and the missed head stomps and elbows, but also the Andre Gay penalty. Ball into the box. strikes-
McDivenstein.
Wow.
Wait, does he
No,
get
the
his own?
handball.
It hit Sam Vokes on the arm.
Does he get his own?
There's the missed handball. Yeah, they called it on.
It was a Burnley handball.
That was
Sam
shocking.
Vokes calls it for Burnley instead against Swansea. Kind of a BS call.
Here's a question.
So who gets the
Does
assist?
Vokes get the assist?
Yeah, seriously.
Does Vokes get the assist?
Did he?
He should, right? He kind of earned that.
He earned it.
Fantasy assist?
Yo, imagine. That'd be kind of funny, though. They should honor it. Hey.
Well, he got the assist on the second
look it
goal.
up.
That's what it says in my FOP mob. It says that he got the assist.
Wait, on the first goal or the second goal?
The second goal.
Yeah, no, on the first goal we're talking.
The first goal.
The penalty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre
he
Gray.
assisted the second
Oh,
goal.
Yeah, he had two assists,
to
essentially.
Andre.
Oh.
But then
By that
Burnley
standard.
go up 2-1. And you're thinking, oh, shit. Here goes
Dude,
Swansea.
Andre Gray, huh? Paying off finally. I think he was last season's top goal scorer in the championship. Finally showing a bit of form.
Your boy.
My boy, man. I gambled on him early in fantasy.
Do you still have him?
captained. No, fuck no.
I was like,
Reality
wow.
kicked in.
Yeah, I know, I was like, wow.
Ibra, Lukaku, or Costa, bro.
Yeah, bro.
One of
I
those
forgot
three.
about that.
You
One of
can't
those
do
four.
it.
You gotta
Yeah.
do it.
And how about
That goal was nice, though. Left foot,
Dude.
Yeah.
ping.
Power.
how about Martin Olsen, man? What a great sign that's been from Norwich for them. He's got a couple. I think it's his second goal.
Dude, Norwich, you're looking at, what was it? He's at West Ham now, Snodgrass.
Robbie Brady.
You're looking at Brady. You're looking at
Redmond.
Who's
Redmond,
your
and
boy
you're
went
looking
there
at
from Everton?
Olsen. Who?
Your boy who went there from Everton.
Norwich?
Who?
Yeah, to Norwich. Didn't he go last season?
Oh, my
Oh,
boy, Naismith.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Naismith.
young guy.
jeez.
But you're looking at this
the
team,
the albino assassin.
and you're like, how did this team go down? All these players are doing so well in the Prem, man.
Managers.
It's weird,
John Ruddy's not the real deal.
right? Apparently not.
That's the
But yeah,
problem.
But-
the Olsen goal, though. How's your rip, dude?
Oof.
How's your rip?
Gilfie with the assist, of course.
Heel flicks. Heels are on that goal. Gilfy, man.
Dude,
I almost want Swansea to finally get relegated. Sorry, Huss. Last thing.
Oh, no worries.
So they'll get bought.
Look how upset he is.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all. That's cool.
I want Swansea to get relegated just so Gilfy can go to a top club.
Like
And
an
I don't,
Everton
like
or
top
something.
10 at least. Everton would be great for him. You
Yeah.
know, he'd be the link-up guy for Lukaku.
Yeah.
And Tom Davies
I don't know,
and
dude.
Barkley.
He's the big guy in the little pond, and he does well with that role.
That's a good shot,
Yeah,
too.
but
never
I
know.
think he's got. Dude, look what he did with Iceland this past summer.
What
Big
about
guy, big guy in a little
what
pond.
about Gilfy going to like
In
a
a
West
big
Brom?
world.
Hey, what about
big world.
West Brom?
West Brom could be all right.
He'd do great at West Brom, I think.
That's not too bad.
I mean,
That'd be
that's
better than
stable.
Henderson at Liverpool.
Yeah. Funny. But in fantasy talk, I threw in Deeney and Sigurdsson. I was like, just out of respect.
Bussington.
I was just out of respect for these guys that have just been
done.
doing it. Deeney scored. Gilfy's had 3 goals and 4 assists in the last 6 matches.
Because Swansea's been playing again, man.
Well, he's been
It's
playing
their
too.
resurgence.
And you know what, Clement? I mean, the manager, you have to give him credit. I love the way he just ran down the touchline after he scored. I mean, that's emotion. That's
you know
good
where he
stuff.
learned that from? No, if Mourinho did that, which is where he learned it from.
Well, they,
No,
You know,
yeah.
they'd be, oh, look, disrespect.
But they said,
No, no.
He's doing the Mourinho
Yeah.
down the line.
No,
Ran
no,
to the- ran to
I'm
the corner
fine
flag.
with
You got to
him
get
doing
crowd
that.
surfing. Then you.
No, I'm
then
fine
you're
with
like,
him doing that. I mean,
Conte.
yeah, when he gets mad at Conte for doing it.
Yeah, Conte, every time Chelsea scores, he's in the stands.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I
I'm cool with the
can't
emotion.
beat that.
I'm okay with that.
I
Klopp is
love
the
it.
same way. I love when the men just feel and they just go. They just.
But the difference between Paul Clement and Conte and Klopp is that this guy's always in his booth, you know, serious face, no emotion. That goal, man, this guy, I felt it, man. I was getting
Yeah.
goose. I was like, yeah, dude, charging down the
Swansea's-
line, doing the windmill, man.
Swansea
getting the crowd
scoring
amped.
buzzer beaters,
Yeah.
dude. Like, this was a club we thought, nah, they're done. They hired, Bob Bradley. Nah,
Bottom
they're
at
done.
January, bottom in Christmas.
Yeah,
The
dude.
best thing they did was fire him.
Right?
The worst thing they did was bring him in.
Well,
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
and
it goes
you
without
were saying...
yeah, but you couldn't do the worst thing without doing the best things. You had to hire him to fire him.
I mean, universe redirects itself.
That's
and
right,
Bounces
that's right.
out.
You were saying Paul Clement had some comments about video refs.
Oh yeah, he was saying after the game because Sean Dyke's bitching about the last goal, saying that Fernando Llorente pushed what's his name?
Oh, from behind. But whatever. That's.
Which you kind of did, but it was an EPL play.
Yeah.
That's allowed in the
I'm
EPL.
fine with that. Look,
He
it's
was
2 grown men going at the ball in the air. Let them fight it over.
He was bitching about that. He wasn't bitching about the penalty that he got for
Yeah,
free.
dude, the
you know?
handball.
So I think
Come
that
on.
kind of evened out there. But Paul Clement's saying that you have people in the stands, people at home on their mobile devices. Everyone in the whole stadium has ability to see these plays better than the 4 officials that need to. The guys who need it, the from the 1st to the 4th official, they need it more than anybody, and they don't have it. So the video technology for reviewing plays.
it's gonna
We were
happen,
talking
dude.
before the show. Just get one guy, the 4th official, in a little booth.
Yeah.
No one can see the screen. and you got a fifth official with a couple other panel guys up in the stadium to review the play.
Yeah, but then you're going on that guy's judgment.
Three guys.
No, dude, you're going on 3 guys.
And they're paid. This
But
is their job.
Here's
dude.
my.
It's
All right, well,
like a scientist.
hold on.
Okay, let's hear
Who's
it.
going to be held responsible? The head referee is going to be held responsible for whatever the decision is.
No.
No, it actually takes heat off of them.
Yeah.
It actually helps them.
Look, because all he has, it's like
I
the
don't
NFL,
know,
dude.
man.
Look
No, I
at the
don't know.
NFL with the review plays, dude. So the responsibility falls on the head ref, right? But he gets to watch the replay, and then he makes a call. Then we all agree because we all see the replay.
So the
with,
head
like, common
referee on the
sense.
field would have to see it as well.
No, he doesn't have
No,
to see
it
it. The
just
thing
takes
is, that's
time.
the difference because, that'll take time. Now we got Mark Clattenburg sprinting to the sideline to go look at a TV. No, you got a
just pull on
fucking
your-
earpiece, just like goal line
Get the
tech. They don't
glasses.
stop the game.
Now, where
They
do
don't
they
stop the game. He looks
Cyclops
at his
now.
watch.
Where do they
That's all
begin
he
and
does.
stop? Like, do you want it just for penalties? Do you want
I want it
penalties
I want it
and
for
goals?
I want it for penalties and red cards. Like
Okay.
any
Yeah,
major,
that's all you need.
Yeah.
a regular yellow card foul, ignore it.
Even goals?
Offsides,
I wouldn't even do it. Like, whatever.
Offsides, I'd say ignore it for now. I think there can be camera technology that handles offside, kind of like goal line technology. I think eventually.
Laser just pointing across the field.
I mean, honestly, you just put a chip in the ball.
It's like
you put a chip in the player's
laser wall that
cleats.
goes up.
Yeah.
You program them before the game. You say, okay, these players' cleats are for Team A, Team B. If the ball's ahead of Team A's cleats, the chip in the, defending team's
well,
cleats.
what about?
I know it's
No,
going
no,
on.
no. But what about your head?
They already do it for tracking.
But what
Fuck that,
about
dude. It's gonna ruin the game.
What about for your head and everything? We're in
Whatever,
the
you
hand.
can figure it out. You can figure it
So,
out. Maybe the
That
like
that I'm fine with.
They have tracking right now that tracks every player's movement on the pitch. They have little chips in their jerseys, or in their cleats that tracks their movement. So already there, man. It's not like I'm talking Star Trek future.
No, I'm fine with the just humans doing the offsides and everything. I'm just saying penalties and red cards. Boom. Everything else, leave it alone because sometimes
Leave it alone for now, but we're gonna address
less,
that, dude.
Less
Look
is
at-
more sometimes.
You say that, but I think
There's so
just
much
getting the
money
game-
involved in it now.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's
That
money.
Origi goal shouldn't have been a goal. He was offside. Like, that's just the fairness of the game. I understand everyone wants this human interaction stuff, but why don't we do that with like travel or any part of life? Like, why is it always we gotta have the best, except when there's $100 million on the line? That's when we want these 4 guys who get yelled at, who we all crucify, to be abused. Why can't we help those dudes out too?
Yeah. That's true.
Weird.
It
Are we
kind
helping
of
them out, or
undermines
we-
their value.
Yeah.
You don't need
We
them.
take away the
Eventually,
job.
we shouldn't have humans making these
That's fucked
decisions.
Yeah,
How so?
I want refs on the field.
For what?
Part of the game. They get hit with the ball.
Human error.
Funny thing. Yes.
We don't have
Out.
human error in any other part of our lives. We always try to
I have
stamp
a
it
lot
out.
of human error in my life. So there.
Joey Gwertz was hitting us up on the social medias saying,
What's up, Joey?
What's up, Joey? Talking about Swansea.
Joseph.
So I got a little tidbit here.
Joseph.
Swansea City, UK City of Culture 2021. They put in a bid to be, the UK City of the City of Culture. Swansea trying to get this in there.
Nice.
So they applied for it. Having a team in the Prem, I think that goes a long way. Swansea City on the rise, just in general.
Go for Swansea and the city of Swansea.
And also maybe the signing of the season, Fernando Llorente. 11 goals so far. Double digits for a team in the relegation battle.
That's not
You
bad
know,
at all,
Andy
man.
Johnson style, AJ. Crystal
AJ.
Palace,
Love that guy. Ian Dowie.
and Howie.
Dougie Friedman.
There you go.
The boys.
Man of match for this one. It's an easy one, right?
Tom Carroll.
I'm going to give it to
I'm not
Llorente.
joking, bro.
Yeah, Tom Carroll.
You see that ball I
Over
put in for
Llorente?
that third goal, bro? 40-yard ball, curling, beautiful. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I take it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You know it, bro.
Cheer, bruh.
Okay, Brett.
Who you got, bro?
What do you got, guy?
I got Lorente, bro.
Cool, bro.
You're forcing it, Huss.
Yeah, I know. I'm not good with the bro.
Yeah, bro, you're forcing it.
That's what she
Bro.
said. to
I'm
Hussey.
lo-
Do I even say bro?
I'm-
I don't even know if I say bro.
You do now.
Kidding me, bro?
Laurent.
Next game, bro.
Oh my god, my head's gonna explode,
Good. Maybe we'll stop talking.
bro.
Dun, 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 ba-da-da-da.
Worst quick touch.
Quick touch. It's always the worst. We got first up. We got
Leicester.
Leicester City taking care of Hull. Leicester City 2 wins in a row. Big results for them. Riyad Mahrez showing a glimpse of his former self
Nice goal, huh?
on the right peg.
Yeah.
Very,
Good foot.
but the fakes, putting 2 guys in their
Spins,
graves,
dude.
unbelievable.
Gave him the spins. Dude, it pissed me off that Leicester now finds their form, making Ranieri look like the problem, which, maybe he was, but either way,
I gotta admit,
where's the effort?
the return of Okazaki.
That
He
too, man.
started both games. They won both games.
Same starting lineup both games
How
back to
long-
back. And
how-
Didi looking like Conte 0.5, as Tom would say. Not sure what that means.
Yeah, he's a quarter as good as Conte.
I'll just call him 2.0 right now. Looking like a temporary aid. Hopefully he, keeps his development going. Damari Gray comes on, beast.
Jamie Vardy looked good too, getting the assist.
Yep.
It was just that looked like Leicester, and it looked like it could have been maybe just they had lost faith in Ranieri or something.
Same message,
But
right?
The
that's
locker room.
weakness.
I don't know.
I mean,
Just
look
like
at Vardy.
Jose.
A goal and
Jose and
assist.
Chelsea.
I mean,
It's true.
like, where was Vardy all year?
Drives me nuts, dude.
And I hate it when they say, "Oh, the manager." I mean,
professional.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not saying it. But other players. I mean, we started in your face that you were basically saying it was.
Vardy was still trying.
But he
I feel
wasn't.
like
Not the same.
I don't,
dude.
dude.
Not the
Mahrez. He was one that finally looks like he was dancing again out there.
Yeah,
He was
having fun.
He looked. And you know what? Mahrez is linked with Liverpool. I don't know if I want Liverpool to put a bid in for him because if he's that mentally weak,
Oh, well, then he belongs there. Next game up in the Twix touch.
West Brom.
Whoa,
Crystal
no.
Palace.
What about Stoke?
We'll get to Stoke.
All right. Well, the Eagles? Want to talk about the Eagles?
Let's start with the Eagles.
Hey!
Let's talk
2
about
games
the
in a
Eagles.
row. Gets the clean sheet. Mohamed Sako can play defense. That's why he left Liverpool.
Yeah.
Clean sheet away.
Big result. And I got Zaha with that first touch on the
Yes,
ball.
let's do that
I was like,
aggressive chest trap.
let's go. I mean, it was the Costa-esque. Where you shield the man, trap it, and bury it.
Yep.
But for me, the man of the match here was Andros Townsend.
What a run, dude. Yeah, your Torre style.
Running his socks off all game long, trying to make things happen. It's only his second goal of the season, if you can believe that. But
Just had a rough season, man. He was down with
Newcastle
for a little bit.
But he did
Came
well
up.
with Newcastle.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah? I mean,
did.
he never made it at Tottenham. Got bumped. And here he is.
So Willie Zaha this year is 5 goals, 6 assists
On a
and
team.
and he missed the Everton Cup of Nations just as he was kind of heating up.
Yeah. He's good, man. He's
having his
a
year.
good fantasy shout this
If
year.
he can hit double digits in either column,
Yeah, that's
I
not
think
bad
it's
at
a
all.
positive season.
Absolutely.
PVA looks to be helping out that back line
PVA.
as well.
He is, right?
Sam Allardyce, bro.
Great signings, huh?
Bro,
Sneaky signings.
Dude.
Sam Allardyce
Schlupp.
brought in, man.
You guys listening to me about PVA now?
I have him in fantasy.
Yeah, but I was saying he was a great signing for
Yeah, you
Palace
did.
and all that.
You did. You've backed him for a
that's-
long time.
That's the guy. I mean, I would not mind if he was in Liverpool.
I don't understand why he's not.
Yeah, because you got Milner.
Because you have
back
Milner.
there.
You have the best left back in the freaking league, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, but
get
he
it.
doesn't want to stay there the entire time.
You don't know that.
So we got Watford 3, Southampton 4, and a shootout, dude.
Barn burner.
Right?
Deeney gets us started early, dude. Nice goal again.
that was
How about that
That
goal,
was a
dude?
dirty goal.
How
man.
about that? How about that?
Nice little flip up, and then he just casually volleys in the.
He's
Oh,
like sneaky class. I don't
Class.
understand him, man. He's awesome.
dude, right? Him and Sigurdsson are the 2 hottest players in the league right now for form. For form, relax.
Whoa,
I
Loren-
see you.
what about
I saw you go.
Good
Ooh, I
save.
saw your head turn into us. We're like, yeah,
Good
relax.
save, Buzz.
He made you
what
shut
about
up. That's awesome. Just with the look.
I would say actually no, not him. The top 3 are probably Sigurdsson, Deeney, and Gabby from Southampton.
Let's talk about
Lorenzo
Gabby.
got
For
more
what?
goals,
For
dude.
what?
For the 3 hottest form players right now
Gotcha.
in the league, because wow.
Speaking of Gabby, Tiki, what's going on? Gabby scores again.
Look, dude. That one was a gimme.
Gomes
Gave him the goal. Like, that wasn't, like, class or anything. He got it. As of, like I said yesterday in the text, as it stands, looks like Gabbiadini's going to put a little pie on my face. But I still stand by what I say, man. I think he's got that blessing of no one knows who he is. He's a December signing or January signing.
But fantasy-wise, he's great right now.
I think he's great for now, but people will figure him out. But I'm also going to wind back on that statement because that goal he scored against United in the EFL Cup, that was nothing
The
but
half volley?
technique. That was nothing but technique.
without looking?
Spin.
You can't teach that kind of stuff, So there's definitely promise there. And Southampton, historically, had solid players, solid forwards. So, yeah, he could pan out, man. As it
Pele.
stands, I got a little pie on my
Pele,
face. Yeah.
Mane, they create these guys.
Yeah,
And
you're
you
right,
know
man.
what? I was a dingus because on
Big surprise.
on Fancy Talk I put Matt Phillips as a risky pick for West Brom, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'll just put Redmond, but then I'm like, no, Redmond, I don't know. I was like,
Wrong.
Dude, I
and
think
it's just between 2 of those, and that's why it was risky for Matt Phillips because they were at home, and I didn't know if he was going to play, so that's why he's the risky pick.
Yo, Redmond is finally doing the things that I thought he was going to be doing back in
Is that a Norwich pick?
November.
Is that
man.
another
That's why
Norwich
I picked
pick?
him
That's
up.
another Norwich player, dude.
Yeah.
Killing it.
I picked him up because
Right.
he's so industrious. He plays a striker pretty much.
Stoke
He
City.
does, dude. He plays this weird floating role, like
Yeah.
right behind the wings, but he's fast. Right behind the forward, but he's fast enough to play on the wing as well.
Fast as
Like,
hell.
Yeah, he's very dynamic, man.
The mohawk now too.
And he's got the nose for gold, dude.
He reminds me of Punchin a little bit. I feel like they're almost the same
when
sometimes.
Punchin was peaking.
Yeah. Very similar there.
Young Punchin.
Moving on. Stoke City. Mini Ibra. Arnautovic.
Dude.
Getting a brace.
Honestly, I think
Dirty
players
finish
are.
that
I think
first
I think some of these players are listening to the show because I think I called him out twice last weekend, and then he comes back with 2 goals.
That goal was so class, man. That first touch, basically over the shoulder, touches it over the defender. Are you kidding me? If it was any other player, I would probably say there's a hint of luck there. Because it's young Zlatan, mini Zlatan in there. That's all class, man. That's all technique.
And then the finish off the corner. Another good goal.
Oh, well, how did he get the assist?
You know, Crouchy.
Pete Crouch.
Crouchy.
I'm
What a
telling you, man,
problem.
this guy may be 37 or whatever. He's old as shit, but he knows the league. He's so tall. He's one. If you look up the stats behind.
Okay, so you like tall guys. Hussey likes fast guys. I like the robots.
Just saying, man.
What did you say, Peter Crouch? He loves Peter Crouch.
36.
This guy has been helping Stoke season. Like, you got Wilfred Boney in there. Can't do anything.
Can't get
Will
a sniff.
Fried.
Dude, but Peter Crouch has the best movement of anyone on Stoke City. He runs the most.
And that's scary.
It's incredible. 'Cause
That's scary.
he's old and he's got the old legs, but he's the most movement
He's
of
got
anyone on
nice
Stoke
touch,
City.
though.
Oh, his touch is sublime, bro.
disgusting.
I know.
It's tough.
But he wins
That's
these
why he
big
went pro.
headers.
He's crafty.
It's not because of his height. It's because his touch and his height. If he
And
just
his
had
movements.
height and his
Movement, height,
yeah.
touch. I mean,
Power.
Good shout.
He's got a little bit
He's
of
great for
strength
Stoke
to him.
City, man. I hope he keeps playing for another year or two.
He's
Did he?
Yeah, they re-signed him in a contract.
Awesome.
Yeah, because when he scored like 3 goals in 3 games, scored against Chelsea.
Oh, yeah,
scored
when he
against
scored the
Chelsea.
100th goal,
Yeah.
he did the robot.
Yeah, he got re-signed.
Man.
He got
Peter
a year in.
Crouch. Love Peter Crouch, man. Happy for him.
So Stoke City Potters, there was a local pottery barn made a specialty mug for Peter Crouch.
Oh,
And
that's dope.
it's double size of a regular mug because he's so goddamn tall. he's
pretty
doing the robot on it. It's
Oh, that's
hilarious.
awesome.
We'll
Good
throw it
for
up there
him.
so you guys can see it.
I was gonna say about Middlesbrough. They are now Middlesbrough. Sorry.
Middlesbrough down on Route 18.
Yeah. Middlesbrough is in 18th place. They're in relegation zone. What's going on with them? I mean,
I'll tell
Can't
you
score
what's going on.
goals.
They can't score goals.
That's
They
the
suck.
only problem. Look how many
but-
goals they have conceded.
But
It's
I'm
all
ta-
the draws, dude. They don't lose that many games. They have 10 draws tied with United, dude. That's what it comes down to. They've lost 13. Everyone else around them has lost 16,
18.
16, 18.
In
No,
27 games,
they've-
they've allowed 30 goals and only scored 19.
what I'm saying in the
That's the
in the
problem.
last 4 games they've lost 3 and they've tied 1.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's
that's the big thing.
what happens when you don't score.
You got to
start
shoot it.
lose. Yeah,
You have to shoot it into the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know it's the offense, but before, I mean, I feel like the defense is not horrible because it was a 1-0 loss to Palace and Everton, but I thought Tsunami, I thought Negredo would be able to score at least just 1
Nope.
goal.
Well, look,
And then-
dude, look at
They
this
have,
way.
they
I
have
think
the
the
least amount of wins in the league.
the defense is fine. They've given up 30 goals. Liverpool has given up 34.
Yeah.
City's
No.
given up 29. And United has given up 22.
about
Arsenal
Chelsea?
31. So
19.
like they've given up the same amount of goals as Everton. They've given up less than West
Yeah.
Brom. They should be higher in the table if they had someone who could put the ball away.
Well, that's why I say that they're the best defense under 8th place. But I mean, something has to. I mean, I'm not saying get rid of the manager at all, but like they really need to dig deep for
That's
this.
so arbitrary,
dude.
That's
They're the
such
best
a
defense in
bro
8th place.
stat.
Well, no,
So you're telling me their defense is better
No, no,
than Southampton's?
Best defensive record, I think, is the way you're
I've been saying that all year. I mean, even when Middlesbrough was at like 11th place at one point, I just thought the defense was just class, man.
No, Karank
They get it done.
Karank is definitely the right man for the job, but he needed to make a signing in January. A couple strikers or something.
Negredo's not cutting it.
Traore is not too raw to carry this team. Way too
Traore
raw.
is raw.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right.
Said.
Oh,
He's-
yeah, I thought you said. Oh, for some reason I thought you said something else.
Traore's
Yeah.
too raw.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Destroy
raw.
us. Destroy yourself. Self-destruction.
Literally used the same exact word. He used the word
I-
two, and you took it out.
I honestly thought you were talking about like Gaston or something.
You want to talk about that Tottenham goal,
I
Ryan?
saw. I wasn't even looking at you. I saw you say it, and I just didn't hear it.
If you
Like
listen,
I don't
if
know.
you listen, you learn.
Yeah,
Got him.
I was listening to myself.
It's scary.
No, I was
That
learning.
wraps up the quick touch.
Tomorrow,
boys
or
in blue.
today's game, depending when you're listening to this.
Come on, Chelsea.
Monday.
West Ham.
Come on.
A little London derby. West Ham hosts Chelsea. Last time they played, there were some troubles in the stands, you know. The Hammers, you know, they have a
The
famous
GSE.
firm, the GSC. But yeah, the police say they've taken precautions, extra security.
Called Tommy Hatch. He's going to bring the Millwall crew down.
There was a guy that was showing a picture.
He was your son, Tom. You should have protected him.
There was a
Fuck
picture
that.
of a fan. So they had to separate the Chelsea fans from the West Ham fans, and they even blocked out seats so they couldn't be like too close to each other. There's a fan who climbed over the police barrier, jumped onto the seats, and was like yelling at the Chelsea fans, similar to what's his name, Bava. Bava does it who were they playing that game when West Ham was? I don't even think they mentioned it. Whatever. But either way, like, dude looked like Bava standing in the stands, like, yelling at the Chelsea fans, calling them out. It was so sick. This rivalry is going to be sick.
It's dangerous, though, man. West Ham at home. So I feel it's going to be a trounce for Chelsea. Just steamroll.
What? Really?
West Ham suck at home. They're better away.
Tails are up right now, though.
West
they got
Ham
Lanzini. They got Snodgrass.
I have Snodgrass in fantasy.
I do, too.
Dude, I think
He's on the bench, though.
I think this could be a stumble. I don't think they will stumble. But I don't think this game, especially because it's a local London derby.
I guess you're Tom.
Oh, boy.
Tom coming in for a garbage time
Coming
right
in
now.
hot.
False alarm. He sent a message saying he's on his way. I just sent him a message back saying, like, how soon should you get here? I don't know if we can drag this on.
I'm sure you could.
Arsenal, if he's here, right in his face. Arsenal suck.
Well, let's talk about Liverpool for a little bit.
No, let's talk about
Let's
Spain
not do
for a
that.
little bit.
Let's
Let's
do
talk
that.
about Barcelona retaking first place over Real Madrid this weekend
play
with
the
the
game
game in
well.
hand. Okay, I'm getting there. Hussey, don't hussy me.
No. He did that to me, too.
You do it to everybody.
He's doing
You
his
doing it
own
right
thing.
now?
That's his own thing.
Doing it right now.
No.
Just crush me right now.
No, I didn't end the game for you.
So Messi gets a goal. Oh man, Barcelona destroyed 5-1 this weekend.
Lionel Messi destroyed.
Oh my god.
2 goals, 2 assists.
And they won 5-1. It was insane.
No.
You got Griezmann getting a brace again for Atletico.
Greasy.
It's just a good weekend all around.
And Madrid, 4-1.
Yeah.
Back on track. No Ronaldo, no Bale. Benzema with 2.
No problems.
Actually, James Rodriguez has been playing almost out of his mind the last
so
two
good.
2 or 3
Yeah,
weeks
yeah.
or so.
He's so good.
He's playing for a contract, man.
yeah.
He's trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
this is
Zizou-
audition.
Zizou wasn't really angry at him. I mean, the media made it more into more than it was.
Yeah, man. I think it's just Madrid drama, dude. Like always, Madrid drama. These players are some of the best in the world. But
Benzema this weekend, dude, gets a brace.
I just said that.
Oh, you did. I hussied it.
thanks, Huss.
Damn.
Well, you left the Madrid game off, so I picked it up for you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem, dude. Arsenzio gets a goal, too. Young man.
Dude, and then in Italy, flying over. Nah, fuck that. Let's go to Germany real quick. Borussia Dortmund. Spanking Bayern
Christian
Liverpool.
Pulisic.
You guys haven't seen this goal. Nice goal, man. That's a
Subs
quality.
on, though.
Subs on, comes and gets himself a nice little, not quite tap in, but a nice shot. Very alert, showing those kind of skills around the box. Very promising for the U.S.
He finished 6-2. Destroyed Leverkusen.
Yeah, no Chicharito in this one. Wasn't on the bench either. I wonder what the
I think he's
game
on
would have been like.
MLS, they're saying Chicharito. But
Yeah.
I don't know
I
about
think
that.
that's stupid, man. He's still in his prime. But
Wait a minute. He subbed on.
Last season.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he subbed
Oh,
on in the
my
game.
bad.
Last season, he had a great season for Bayern, scoring over 20 goals.
Yeah, but then
And I
he's
think
been
this-
ice cold.
But just like United, his first season, he had 20-plus goals. And then his second season, like 12, 13.
He gets found out. You know what I mean, Gabby?
He got found out, man. I don't know what his deal is, man. He's just... His consistency levels are terrible.
He lacks
Man,
consistency
They made
levels.
Champions League last year. Now they're in 10th place. Like, not even close to Champos.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
I love Chicha. It hurts me to see him not score goals.
I don't think he should come to the MLS.
Neither do I.
There's no reason for him to come to the MLS right now.
Money.
Well, money, but also it's close.
That's a
you know,
reason.
for Mexico. But he can get more money somewhere else.
Go to China, if anything.
Definitely get more
Yeah.
money.
Oh, yeah, China.
Go to China, if anything.
I think he could still come back
If you're chasing the money.
England if he wants. Go. If he goes to Spain, I feel like he could produce.
Where would you think he could go in England?
Spurs.
In England?
Spurs, Hurricane, Chicharito.
No.
What about Middlesbrough?
Kid.
Not bad, though.
Middlesbrough. We just.
Damn, dude, that's
Everton.
that's a good one, but
Toffees.
like
Yeah, but a relegation
slide.
team?
Yeah,
No.
what a slide. But it's kind of like Llorente though.
Look at-
Llorente was
look
at
at Defoe.
Juventus.
More like
Llorente's
Defoe, I think.
32.
Defoe's 34.
I know, but I think Chicharito could do something like a Defoe, where he could be like the main dude up front.
Oh,
where
it's
you
like
just
the spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
But I don't think
too
that's
young.
his. I don't think that's his system anyway, man. Chicharito's finish the ball in the box kind of forward. Defoe's he can hold it up. He can take you on one-on-one.
Yeah.
Chicharito, I think, needs to play in a 4-4-2, where the bigger guy, maybe like next to Costa, if Chelsea ever did a 4-4-2, not specifically Chelsea, but that type
a
of
Costa
build.
player.
Yeah, that type of build where the guy can hold the ball
Giroud.
up. Giroud, like
Yeah, yeah, I
that,
see what you're
play
saying.
off him.
Well, Barrow does like a 4-3-2-1 almost, with like the with Gaston and Traore usually playing right behind, or like Stunani playing right behind Negredo. Maybe I think Cheech could work well with those guys right behind him.
Possibly.
Slide it, like get right in between the right behind the defense.
Well,
And I'm not saying he's going to win the league.
Yeah,
but I
no,
think he's going to be able to keep them
like,
at least mid-table.
Contribute.
Around 10 or a little bit low. Like around like 10 to 14th.
Yeah.
14th place.
Possible, man. Absolutely possible. And then over to Italy is going to fly us over to real quick.
Uwe, drawing with Udinese.
Oh, we're flying today?
1-1.
I like this.
Let's not even disrespect the derby, bro. Let's start with the biggest game in Italy
Napoli.
this weekend.
Roma
hosting Napoli.
The Napas.
Dries Mertens letting it be known who owns that pitch.
Marcus
Corner
territory.
flags.
Dude, if you guys didn't see the goal, it's in the description. A link to the highlight is in the description. Roma versus Napoli. Dries Mertens' first goal. Scores, decides to jog over to the corner flag, gets on his hands and knees, and relieves himself at Napoli's pitch. I mean, at Roma's pitch.
So not literally.
Unreal.
He's not really going to the bathroom.
Oh, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
just a little bit. Just a few dribbles.
You guys will have to just look at the highlight, right?
Disrespect, though. Love it.
I love it, man.
Disrespect, I love it.
Yeah.
This is a big game for Napoli, too. You know, they're in third place underneath Roma in the table, and they catch them napping with the two early goals. And Mertens flying for Napoli all season. Tiki, you might have a point here.
Yeah, let's get this guy in the EPL.
18
He's a
goals
beast.
this season for the club.
He's a beast. And he's so small, too, so he's so quick and dynamic.
Yeah, he's got that Hazard build, if you will.
He's Belgian,
very
right?
strong. Yep.
No.
Belgium is
Crazy,
silly,
bro.
dude. Doesn't make sense
They
how...
need 2 countries for all these players, man. 11 players.
For all their attacking
Yeah.
players.
11 positions aren't enough.
I should.
That's not fair.
Belgium 1 and 2, dude.
Yeah.
Let's
A
do
and B
that,
team.
right?
Like
Jesus.
Germany West.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a wall up. Where's Trump at? Where my Trumps at?
Jesus Christ.
Divide the country, 2 teams. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Great
bad.
success.
Hey, we're building this wall for football, right? Come on.
East-West.
Good walls make good neighbors. Robert Frost.
Oh, my God.
I love
It's
it.
true.
So the Monday game, did we actually do, like, what's your prediction for the game?
Good shot. We didn't.
Chelsea wins. We actually already did
Yeah, I see
predictions.
Chelsea 2. I think
Chelsea trounces.
Chelsea 2-0, even though I think it's a tricky one.
See, I don't think.
West Ham home.
You put Chelsea for the win on your prediction, so if you just change your mind in the last 5 minutes, it's a different story.
Changing my mind because you're in front of me.
Yeah.
Because you can't stand
did.
that Chelsea blue on your shirt.
Oh my God, I just want them to lose so bad.
Me
Yeah,
I
too,
just
dude.
want them
Bet
to
you
lose.
do.
Me too.
I just want West Ham to score at least 1 goal so it kills all those fantasy points for everyone.
No, I need a clean sheet for Alonso and a goal from Alonso. Maybe 2
Yeah,
an assist.
I
I
need-
need Alonso to ball.
I got
tomorrow.
We
Luis.
need like a 6-6 tie.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
But Team Violence has Aspie and Alonso and Hazard, so I'm like, hopefully Hazard doesn't play with
that's a
his
good
knock,
shot.
and then if they don't get the clean sheets, hey, he already has the triple captain goal with Aguero, so I think you only get like 20 points with him.
So
which
what you
is-
got, man?
I got
Yeah.
West Ham.
Yeah,
Go on,
change his
go on the
mind.
block.
No,
So now he definitely won't be wrong.
I
See, I
know.
knew West Ham was going to win.
no,
I knew Chelsea was
fine.
gonna
I'll
win.
go with
That's sure.
Chelsea 3-1.
Nah, that's more like
Chelsea
it.
3. Farid bullied him into
Yeah.
it.
That's right.
Well, I know.
You fucking
No, I
bad
was using
boy.
my brain, not my heart. I want my heart says Chelsea's.
I don't
gonna
pick up
tie.
Tottenham players in fantasy. I just don't do it.
You don't?
I fucking hate Tottenham.
I fucking don't pick up Arsenal players, dude. I noticed.
I can't do
I
it.
didn't know I had that bias.
Can't do it. Won't do
Alexis
it.
Sanchez won't touch him. I'll never
What?
touch him. No, I won't. It's a
Harry
weakness.
Kane,
I get it.
Dele Alli won't go near him.
Harry Kane, I'll do it.
Can't
all
go
day.
near him.
Yeah. Arsenal, I don't know. I've never had Bayern. Like, I think I had him last season. But this season, I don't think I've had any Arsenal
I
players.
told you guys when Suarez was scoring 40 goals a season,
You still wouldn't take him.
I refused.
I like that.
And I
That's
can't.
honorable,
I couldn't
dude.
do it, man. There's no way I was going to win that season.
You were in like 5th place anyways, so it didn't matter.
Because everyone else had
Ooh.
Suarez.
Well, even before
So
that.
shut up. There you go.
Let's get into fantasy anyway, seeing that we're in the neighborhood. Or are you trying to go into MLS real quick, Huss?
Well, I know. I was gonna actually bring up a little predictions for Champions League this week. Or are you even gonna touch those?
Yeah, let's do it real quick.
Yeah, where we got Napoli and Real Madrid.
Madrid, done. Next.
Yeah.
What's the aggregate right now? Give us a score.
3-1,
How's it
3-0,
stand?
right?
1-3.
So Real Madrid up 3-1.
Yeah. Yep, Real Madrid up by 2 goals. Then, Bayern up 5-1 against Arsenal. I think we can all write off Arsenal right now.
Yeah, they probably won't start Alexis Sanchez either. Rest them up.
They might even,
If you're Arsenal, what do you do in this situation? Do you try and just, salvage your dignity and try and beat them at least, not lose the game?
I do. I throw my guys out there. It may not be smart, but at least you're going out with a fight. It's Champions League.
That's not Arsenal style, though.
Well, that's true. But
Where are you, Tom, bro? I miss you, man. I need you coming
There's
out.
no retort.
There's no
He's
retort.
going to be here in the next couple minutes. But let's go into Barcelona, PSG. PSG's up 4-0 against Barcelona.
It was Wednesday, right?
Yeah, does anyone think that Barcelona is going to come back?
Some people do. Some people are hoping for miracles. Man, you have Messi in this team. I'm going to say anything can happen. You got Suarez and Neymar. Anything can happen.
If Barcelona comes back, I don't know how I'll react. I mean, I just 5 goals. If they win 5-4,
like
they just scored 6. Like they're prime. Like they just scored 6.
Yeah, but
in a preamble.
Didn't they just win like 5-1? And that 1 is the big difference.
No, 5. What?
I thought they Barcelona just won this past weekend.
5-0.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
5-0.
Sorry, I thought it was 5-1. But I think PSG gets at least 1 goal. That will be the clincher.
Yeah, if they do, it's done. If they get 1 goal, it's over.
But the only match. Is he here? Is Team Arsenal? Dortmund versus Benfica.
What do we think of Arsenal? Shit! What do we think of shit?
Tom, we're wrapping it up.
Tom!
Hey! Oh my
I'm hoping too.
Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Got the E license.
Hey, good man.
Hey. What up, you bastards? What's going on here?
We're about to wrap it up real quick, but we wanted your thoughts real quick on the Guna game.
Oh, my God. The Guna game. Wenger out. Wenger the fuck out. Get his bitch ass out of here. I'm tired of Arsene Wenger. Always ruining it for Arsenal. Doesn't start Alexis Sanchez. The substitutes were shite. I'm real excited. Real close up to the microphone. Sorry to blast up your ears.
Excited about what?
Excited just to see your face, Bus.
Oh.
Yeah, just to see your face. Man.
Bus is ready.
No,
for
you're all dancing. You're all dancing. You're all dancing.
I'm amped up, bro. I'm amped up.
He's used
I'm
to
psyched
losing.
up.
He's
You
like shocked.
graduated?
Um,
You graduated for the license?
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I did.
License?
Yes, I did.
What is that? The
E.
E?
Well done, dude.
The
On
fifth-
his way up.
The fifth letter. The fifth letter in the alphabet. Where does Arsenal sit?
That's
Fifth.
all right, bro. We're still in A club. We're in A club.
That's not bad. Huh?
That's all good.
That was
We're in
a
A
long way to
club.
go. That's not
We're in
bad.
A club with the C minus manager. That's what it is.
Oh,
right?
shit. He's
Oh,
a C-minus.
my
Yeah, we got
God.
C minus
club.
manager.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
Francis Coquelin on the field.
Wenger's gone C now.
Get out of
He's
here.
gone C now.
My favorite thing of this game was after the 3rd goal when Wenger went back to the bench, like threw his ass in the seat, threw his feet up, just crossed his arms.
Yep.
Like, dude, it's like your fault. Like, you fucked up, man. Like he's acting like it's the players out there.
All
that
pouty
let him
and
down.
shit,
Yeah.
dude.
I
And you
loved
saw
it.
Alexis comes on the field, he does
But
magic.
you know what it comes down to, man? Arsenal doesn't have a leader, man. Sanchez plays for himself, therefore it helps Arsenal out. Not plays for himself like selfishly, but because it doesn't matter what team he goes on, he's going to play the way he does. It's not like this affinity for Arsenal.
He's going to give 100% effort.
Exactly. So I don't really call him a leader because he would do that at any club. Yes, he's a leader by default, put it that way. But I don't see him necessarily.
He's a leader by example.
Well, he throws a hissy fit. You guys are up 4-0, comes off the pitch. I understand wanting to play, but a captain usually doesn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, usually it's for the better of the team. Need to rest my legs. I think he's more of an athlete. Put it this way, if he was on Barcelona, Real Madrid, they wouldn't look at him as the captain. They'd give him the ball in those troubled times, but he wouldn't be the captain because I don't think he has those leadership qualities. But to my point is that the reason why you guys are losing when he's not on the pitch outside of his obvious, talent is that
Formation.
there's no one to turn to, man. There's no one to turn to. Koscielny sure is your leader,
What
but
about
he's in the
Giroud?
back.
We can turn to Giroud.
Right? Like, there's no one to turn to. Your midfield, who you going to... Iwobi's too young. Coquelin...
Dude, he loves Iwobi. He overuses Iwobi, and I love Iwobi. He's special. But, bro, was he 20 years old? 19 years
Did you
old?
see the best defender in the league make an absolute blunder on the first goal?
Who? Nah, I've gone back on
Cost.
Koscielny. I've gone back on him being the best.
Retract
Yeah, slow down.
Jesus,
Man.
bro.
Hey, you know
Dude,
what?
I've been saying Van Dijk's the best.
You know what I'll give you though? He was hot for a little bit.
He was hot, man. But
He peaked a little bit, but he's just.
But the
like,
pieces
there he
weren't
is again.
there. Yeah, like when you look at like the,
He had
the
good Euro,
Adams,
you're
the
right.
Yeah.
I think the team
Vidic.
exposes him though. Like
that too.
Xhaka ahead of him, no support.
Yeah, that
Sucks.
too.
Mustafi's
no-
the real dude who's been playing bad. Like,
He wasn't too bad in this game, though.
No.
He
But
wasn't too
you
bad.
put. I'm not gonna say Conte ahead of those two.
Put a per Mertesacker in there.
You need Ananda Herrera, like someone who's gonna win tackles.
nah, you can keep him.
Just say, hey, I said someone
What
like.
do you mean? You mean the
someone
best,
like.
the best number 6 in the
You get
league so
someone nice-
far this year?
a nice-
chill out with
Statistically,
that.
Nice number 6 ahead of
Conte.
them.
statistically,
Conte.
most interceptions,
Tackles.
most tackles.
Cool. Who's won the most games? Boom, roasted.
How many goals has he scored
One.
to win those games?
Doesn't matter. Score
Thank
against
you.
United.
Thank
That's
you.
the best goal of the game.
Team sport.
Conte.
I love it, man. I love it. Look, Liverpool has, they've managed to find a way to beat us twice this season. Huss's new punchline is 3-1 now.
3-1.
Hey,
First time.
3-1. Hey, I have a question for Tom. What's 3 + 1?
Arsenal. I solved it. Did I get that? Did I get it right?
You gotta
get
listen to this episode, dude.
I'm desperate for any manager at this point. I don't care. Before I was like Simeone all the way. I don't care. I don't care who it is.
Massimo.
Jardine,
No, it's
Allegri,
that's dangerous, bro.
Thierry Henry. I don't care who it is.
Well,
Wenger needs to go.
Ryan Giggs.
Then we'll figure out whether how much the board is at fault.
You're saying you don't mind a little buffer, a little Moyes, maybe bring him in there for 7 months, get him out, just a little buffer zone to wash out the Wenger.
Bro, we could have Coach Hussey there. Hey, kick the ball and run really fast.
Whoa.
Kick it that way.
Whoa, don't even try to hit.
Get wide. Get wide.
Do not even say that I play kick and run. Come on now.
I'm just saying, man.
Guys, you have to defend better. You have to defend better.
Use the boards.
All right,
Get the
I
ball,
never
simple
said
as
shoot
that.
it.
Just
I've
shoot
never
it
said
and
boot it.
run.
I've never said shoot. Come on,
Shoot that
guys.
PK. Shoot that PK.
Boot it.
Classic boot.
People are gonna get the wrong idea of the way it made it from the way you guys talk.
They get the real idea.
I've never
Beat the
said
Huss.
Oh,
Beat the Huss.
Beat the Huss. No.
Beat the Huss.
Please tell me you didn't stop this.
over.
No. Let's not. No, let's get off.
I gotta leave. I
let's
can't
get off
listen to
the
you
EPL.
tell me a million stories about
Let's
nothing.
get into Champions League real quick. Arsenal facing Bayern Munich.
Game's over.
It's
Done.
over.
Okay.
Why we even wrestle the legs?
I got one thing I just want to bring up, guys.
We're gonna clobber on this, but I have to go.
We're gonna talk. We'll do the review on it after.
U.S. Soccer Federation sent out a decree that all players must stand during the national anthem now. No more taking knees. Megan Rapinoe, women's team, national team took a knee
Rapinoe,
in
isn't it?
September. Rapinoe.
Rapinoe. She's so nasty.
You know, she's nice.
Yeah, she's sick.
She took a knee
And she
for
munches
her
carpet.
own reasons, social injustice, which was cool. But I just want to know what you guys thought about the FA came.
I don't
down
think
on
it's
England.
cool at all. You need to stand when your national anthem's on. Period.
Well, when you're representing the country.
I don't know, man. I'm
Because now it's a
split.
mandate.
I'm
You
split.
have to stand. You can't.
Yeah, I'm
be.
split on this one. The forefathers founded the country on basically freedom, right? So like freedom of speech. As long as you're not sitting there blowing an air horn during the anthem, I personally think you should stand. But if you take a knee, I'm not going to call that person un-American. Actually, I think protest is what makes America great. The whole Boston Tea Party thing was a protest. Taxes without representation. So once we start making protest illegal and we're putting in these weird decrees, I think we step into a weird zone.
False. For me,
But it's a workplace.
For me, find a
It's
different way to
workplace,
protest.
you know?
Find a different way to protest. It's a national anthem. It's a song of your country that you live in.
But most important
why
thing
are you
about
protesting?
but the most important part
That
about the
too.
protest
That too.
is getting it be aware and having people talk about it.
There's other
We're
ways to
talking
do
about
it.
it, but we're talking about
Exactly.
it. They went to a drastic step, and we're talking about it. So it's
Yeah, man.
it
I
is
think
form.
for me, it's a case by case. Do what you will. Freedom to the people.
I'm gonna stay standing.
Take a knee.
Arson. Arson.
Arson.
Arson up! Arson up!